What's the ultimate neutral guide? The ultimate neutral guide is watching TNS. Let's check it out.
I honestly don't know. It is such a wacky matchup that we almost never see it.
Let me turn down the volume a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, as they just said, yeah, Millia versus Jacko, Rat versus Eddventure. I haven't really seen this matchup that much, but I figured I would watch it because I was interested in watching how it plays at a high level. Rat also, by the way, I feel like does very well in basically both of these players do very well in like basically every tournament I watch. Cross up, yeah, that was a nasty little setup. It's one of those setups as a spectator, you could definitely smell where it's gonna be, but like as a player, it's like you're gonna get hit by that shit. Help. Dude, I'm only a human being. No wall break, damn. Help, bro. Why can she do that? They didn't have to give her all that. They didn't have to give her all that. I already couldn't do shit. Nice. Stole his turn there with the minion set. That's not like a real thing. One thing about Jacko is you're always waiting for kick or 2D kick or whatever to like challenge against her. So when somebody does something like 5k minion pull drop 2k, like it's pretty good to catch you because you're just shocked, right? Like, wait, what? Oh, I like that idea. That was a good throw from Eddventure though.
Sets up another chance here for Eddventure.
Nice, that was good. Because like if Jacko does like a button into minion pull drop into like another button, it's not like she's plus enough to do that most of the time, right? Like unless she's doing RC minion pull or something huge. But like, you know, it's hard to stop it, right? Because a lot of times you're focused on looking for another thing on defense and then she just gets away with it. Yeah, Bad Moon, that was excellent. Everything about what Rad just did was sick. Run up Bad Moon first here is very good. In the corner, you actually get the pressure after, so the Oki being bad mid-screen doesn't really matter. Also, this is so good, by the way. This whip punish into disc, I've always thought this was like a big strength of the character. Then right here, remember last time, back in the left corner here, where this setup was jump S, like, you know, air dash, empty, and try to go low, and Eddventure fuzzy throws. The same situation happens right here. You see this? Where it's air dash in, AvD. Instead of try low, he knows Eddventure's going to try to throw here. Backdash to bait the throw. And you get the clean bait. So this is like a really immediate, very strong adjustment to that scenario we just saw in the other corner, right? Good choice.
The knockdown, gonna get a little bit of Oki, goes for the run up close.
Oh, delay. Too much of delay on the Lush Shaker, I think, right?
Gets minion mixed.
Oh, that was supposed to be a YRC.
Drift away.
Yeah, that BRC was supposed to be a YRC, but you were not in blocks then.
Through the air. Right. Jump does try to control the forward approach here from Rat.
Oh my god, Capel, bro. If that move was on any other character, people would fucking be trying to rip this game apart. They'd be like, Daisuke's gotta go. Like, we gotta get his ass out of here. But because it's on Millia, she just gets to have it. Fuck Capel, for real, for real. I think that was actually a cross-up. I think it was supposed to be a fake cross-up, but he was so close. Yeah, that'll do it. Chooses the wall break. You don't have to there. You could like diss that, but I don't mind the wall break. You have such a big lead that it feels like there's no way you can't win if you have meter. You know what I mean? Like how could you lose if you have meter? Whether you use it on defense or on neutral. She's been right like 3 times, and Millia's still in a really winning position here. I think still is, by the way. Oh, until that happens.
Oh my god. The YRC getting
okay.
Here, bursting out Rat's last shot. Jump dust.
Capel. Oh, that was a really good PRC. First, yeah. That was a really good PRC, actually, from Rat. And, oh my god. Not only was it a good PRC, but then the escape option after was great, too. Ed was ready with the 6B at the end there. But, man, Rat, I think, was still right the wall break, but really, you had to lose, like, 8 interactions to be wrong there, which is, you know, sometimes that happens. Nice. That run was great, by the way, to try and make it so that the minion wasn't a threat there, although just committed a little too big. I think if it was like run SH or something, it's probably better for you, so you don't have to commit right away on the disc. As long as you stuffed the minion and like made her. Ooh, that hurt. Did you see how much damage that did to Millia? Look at this. Ow, that shit chunked her.
Look at that minion bar. It's down to nothing pretty much. You're gonna be so careful with the minions here. Tap dust works out. The
5H is negative on block, but she can always like kick to try to catch her button. And so Rad just goes for the escape instead. Yeah, Jacko 6P. Jacko 6P is really good. Yeah, the 5H alongside the minion hit makes stuff like this really scary. When you do a normal with Jacko, like that, where you hit another minion, it makes minion pulling right here for stuff so much better because she 5Hs and then hits the minion, right? And then the minion gets the hit while you pull another minion and then do 2K, 2D, and then, you know, the minion attacks there. Like, you cover yourself because she can use the hit stop of hitting minions. Like, ooh, I'm surprised Jump S didn't. I think Jump S would have hit there maybe. But like, you hit 5H or whatever button, and then it hits the minion, and then the minion puts them in extra block stun, which let you do whatever you want to do. Triple close slash? Or no, just goes for the double. Alright, he'll have a good one.
Things that Chip wishes he had.
That shit is messed up.
I don't know what side that actually hit.
It's cross up and then air dash back to the front. Nice. Doesn't work, but the far slash is a good idea. And like yeah, you have meter to spare because of positive bonus. That's what I meant before about winning with positive bonus. Why the Millia hate? She's not even good. She's arguably not even mediocre. Nice. One of the biggest things to optimize is Millia, IMO, is counter hit, far slash confirms, and doing Kara into hair car. Because like you get close slash or 5K or whatever, and you get the combo after like this. Millia is, oh my god. Millia is a good character. She's perfectly fine. Not just this patch, before she's fine. She obviously has problems, and it's why she got buffs. Keep it together. Thanks for the big 32.
Instantly exploded. That should be enough to close out game 3 here. Rat currently in
this is not me, right? This is just the VOD last night. End of the day, Millia explodes on 2 counter hits. Yep. So do most of the characters in the game. And having low life does not mean your character is bad. In fact, most of the time, characters with low life tend to be some of the strongest archetypes in the game because they also get really strong tools to make up for their low life.
Yeah, there's no V-trigger in this game, so you don't get, you know, rewarded for getting hit.
Ew, that was a nasty sentence I just heard on commentary.
What about my guts? Looking on the screen, there's not a lot of guts here. Right,
there's a lot to say about that in regards to Street Fighter and this game and how getting hit works. A lot of people will tell you do get hit for rewarded in this game if you play a heavy because they get so much fucking meter and then they get to kill you. You hit Gold Lewis and Nago and they live so long and they get to kill you. But
Achilles heel getting torn out by the minions lollipop.
Slightly mitigated in this patch, but yeah, Street Fighter 5 catching strays for sure.
Shaker out to push away. Eddventure trying to maintain.
It's also not that kind of a game anymore. I think it used to have the perception of like try to save himself, but that 5K was already out. Try to fuzzy right there and miss, and then it turned into a little empty jump low on the other side. You do like jump K, and then you can instant jump P here. Make it a little fuzzy, but you get to a minion attack there anyway. So.
Another one, low this time, back to back. On the screen, tap dust, goes for the bounce. Okay, interesting between the two minions.
Oh my god, that fuzzy throw. Yeah, I probably would have burst there too, because I'd have been pissed that last time Rat baited that fuzzy throw and then Eddventure just did it again. I feel like Rat's pretty mad because Rat's like, dude, I totally baited that the other game and you just did it again. All right, motherfucker, I'll bait the throw then, fine.
Nice 6P.
That's like that would be my brain. I'd be like, all right, dude, I'll fucking bait the throw. Then you got me. You got it, chief.
Is only on viewer side, so don't worry. If you are a player in the tournament,
yeah, I don't think YRC was a bad idea there. Not only did it like pull her to the corner here, but it also prevented you from dealing with the despicable mix-up. Did you see that combo, by the way? It's the funniest 2-hit combo ever. The minion gets dropped down by jump K there. Jump D hits, and then the minion bounce at the end hits Millia.
But yeah, never just play out a match like that. Definitely get somebody involved. Please.
Oh no, Ed could have killed there off that minion hit, but was like already committed to 2D, and I don't think expected it to hit. Uh-oh. Yeah, you see Rat trying to bait the throw with backdash.
Jump into Discord to get all that information here on how to get to these turns, but you gotta
that was.
And I guess Rat will do it for you.
That was no way. That was on purpose, right?
That's definitely not the correct way to find your way out of the corner, though.
That was probably supposed to be throw, right? And then he got 2D.
Set point available for Eddventure, who's had a bit of a comeback.
Or it was supposed to be 2K 2D, and the 2K didn't come out. One of the two.
Yeah, absolutely. Like and it's been such a back and forth between these two.
Nice. Damn, I like 2K Bad Moon there. Rat is trying really hard to bait throw now, and like I think it's actually kind of detrimental. Oh, you love that burst if you're Millia, I think. Oh, that's unlucky. Brad didn't know where he was. I think he was walking right in towards, like she was just walking at Jacko there, so probably had no idea where. Oh, OTG kills.
And the OTG after the throw.
Yeah, that sucks. That shit's pretty bad. Remember when like Jacko players were like, you know, this wrist change is gonna make it so that her pressure is so much worse because of like. It's not that different. It's like the only thing is like you could choose not to FD and immediately your risk goes to 100 and you can build bar. But like you're gonna YRC then, or you're gonna like try and get out on defense with FD after, but like it doesn't. It's not like it makes it any better for you. Yeah, this OTG is a Jacko OTG here because like she hits a close slash and then the minion hits and then she gets the kick and then she gets to attack and like she can do whatever there. She gets to hit you with like 5 things on the OTG. It does a shit ton. Oh, Daze versus Idom. I'm sure Idom explodes. Sorry, Idom. I'm down to kind of watch it actually because I kind of want to see the play.
You know, I think it's not a feel-good interaction.
They're covering the names for the hacker, yeah, but a lot of people were streaming anyway, so you could like see the names. I don't know that it's like a foolproof plan, but you know. Watchalong. This shit is fucked up.
But you could potentially live out of it. Same thing for some situations.
Bridget's Watchalong is very good. Oh, the 5HH just didn't reach. I think instead there, Daze had to do 5H roll. 5H roll here would have comboed. But, you know, 5HH was only slightly out of range.
I feel like they're gonna get smashed here by some character and matchup knowledge because Bridget.
Yeah, Idom plays this game and also streams. You're dead. Also streams NLBC for this game.
Working her magic, just crushing that HP bar.
And I can't believe Daze dropped Giovanna for Bridget.
Bridget's like, I think juiced in this version. Like most people think so. Like Gio got good buffs too, but I think Bridget has so much control in a lot of ways.
It's not like a sudden change.
So I'm not surprised. Like not only do you have like really good neutral control, you also have like excellent, very safe, very consistent set play, right? So. Oh, tried raw scoot, and Idom covered it with far slash. That's a 6P angle instead of anti-airing with whatever it's called. Oh, damn, that sucks. The fireball actually messed it up. That's a cool combo. Damn, Idom kind of cooking. Actually, didn't get the wall splat there, but that combo is pretty cool.
There is also the option this is still pool 0.
An RC. Oh, and that was going to be... Yeah, the bear! I was going to say that's going to be a setup because the super drops the bear on you and it's multi-hitting. So it was going to be like RC... like empty air dash back left right some, you know, this is about to be some nasty shit, right? And then Roger's just like boom. Yeah, you can't YRC that. There's no way. You gotta hold the mix until the Roger's gone.
That was cheap. That was cheap.
Because Roger's gonna be punching the shit out of you for a while. One thing about this matchup is that Bridget has excellent movement too, right? Like not only in terms of the air options and stuff, but grounded movement. Bridget has a really, really good dash speed. And obviously you saw the airdrop there. Really useful for getting around Testament's like zoning, button, 6P. One of the only characters that I think navigates around Testament 6P pretty well. Yeah, I think you can RC and probably kill here. Or get pretty close. Yeah, just takes a safe jump instead. Goes low. I think maybe could have killed with 2P or 2K 6H there, but you know. I think we're more than controlled in this situation. Yeah, I think Testament is like, if you're a like Street Fighter fighting game person, Testament is just like fireball footsie character. Makes a lot of sense. I think it's pretty good for Idom's playstyle if you think about like Poison or something, right? It's like the archetype is similar. And I think Testament has a pretty straightforward game plan that's easy to understand if you know fighting games decently well. I think that has to be something that's not jump K, jump D there, huh? The combo. But I don't know if there's anything fast enough. I don't know if jump S is going to be fast enough to punish there. Maybe it is.
Instant knockdown, and then you just have to worry about these high lows.
Yeah, try Raw Scoot. Raw Scoot's not bad. I think, dude, the Roger drop has really been a problem. Safe jump. Then you get the roll.
What's it going to be used for?
I like that setup too because Daze is doing jump S. And you know this hits twice, right? So it's jump S, 2 hitting. But if you hit jump H makes you recover faster and whiff so that you can go low. See that? So like that's the idea behind the setup. Instead of doing jump S double hitting, you do jump S, jump H cancels the second hit of jump S, lets you go low faster. Oh, that's dead. How do you deal with Bridget being closest Testament? I mean, it's hard for most characters. Also, I wonder if Testament's 2K goes under 5H and far slash in this version. I actually don't know. I would guess no, right? That's something that they try to change for Bridget. You have to block and wait for the rolls to like not be a threat so that you can get out. So most of the time when Bridget hits you, she does 2 things before you get to play the game, right? So like she knocks you down, she does a roll into high-low, then she does button or button into roll into another sequence. Generally, your time to escape is after she's done her whatever string she's doing is. You know what I mean?
I didn't realize that. So like, I don't know how much practice he has here.
Whatever.
That's really what I'm trying to get out to. I just don't know how much practice Idom has in the Guilty Gear rank.
You also, the other thing about her is like her damage is generally not that high, so you usually don't die that fast. So it's okay if you're wrong, because you can be wrong 2, 3, 4 times and then still have like 30 or 40% life or something. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you're exploding.
Absolutely tearing things apart. Like these yo-yo setups, I don't think Idom is just ready for, and that's a scary thing. It's like you're trying to gamble. It's like, all right, is this
like right here, right? You're gonna roll, and then now that she's rolled, her pressure is only strike throw after that hit, right? So like if you block that low, there is nothing left that's like overhead low. She just does strike throw into yo-yo, and then you're just like, all right, what's happening? You know, so that's like you have to get to that point. There's not really a lot of good answers sometimes because most things are safe jumps that lead into another interaction that's a safe jump after. What's good, LK? Hope the raid was good.
And now it's just gonna be one more touch. Daze, then the soul back.
Yeah,
the raid is good for you.
Nice 6S here to start things off for Kreeg.
It's good. I'm chilling. I hope you're chilling. I'm watching. Wow, that wall splat. What the fuck? That's pretty funny. Watching TNS. LK just missed the Millia up playing. It was the opposite. There was severe downplaying in the chat that I had to say, no, she is a functioning character in the video game. If you use her normals, they do in fact have hitboxes. Like that's the kind of, that's all as up playing as it was. What a batter flow.
Yeah, still maintain control despite the small.
This chat is convinced that Millia is high tier. All right, you wanna make shit up? All right, I got you. Your message right here. Why the Millia hate? She's not even good. She's arguably not even mediocre. No one in the chat was like, Millia is top tier. She's so cheap. Like, you don't have to lie to kick it. You can just say, I'm bad, so I think Millia is bad. And like, that's okay. Nobody minds. I'm bad and think Millia is good, for the record. Yeah, she's fine. Like, I don't know. I think she was fine in the last version. I think she's like fine now. Just like, is there a problem?
Okay, and we're seeing
she seems pretty good to me in this version. I think she seemed pretty good in tournament in the last version, unless you got smoked by a heavy character. But I think she had plenty of like matchups that were fine. But she just had a lot of bad matchups too. There's like characters like her. She reminds me of Axel. In that, like, in theory, characters shouldn't be that strong. But like in tournament, the character can overperform relative to their probably actual strength, given their archetype and like if they don't run into a bad matchup. You know what I mean? You got no bullets. Kreeg didn't have any bullets. Still didn't reload, by the way. Yeah, that was a mistake. I think should have taken reload on the knockdown, even if it put you in threat of burst.
That was actually due to the upper body invulnerability prospect of the 6P.
Right, I just thought that the slash is already active and was blown up the drift, but I guess it just...
Oh, the drift.
Yeah. Because there was drift.
Wait, what was your message? So then I agree and not what...
But 6P is just so funky.
You're actually just trolling and making shit up. That person in chat. You're just like... You are on some like... I make shit up and then I hear what I want to hear when people say things and then like I... tell you you're wrong, or like that's what I said when someone says something to you. You're actively, you got like internet pill brain where you just will not hear words that people are saying. You only want to try to be like, I'm right. Just actively, oh, that was cool. That was supposed to be burst safe. Actively just not listening to reality. This combo, by the way, delayed jump K, 2K, this is to be burst safe on the wall splat. This is pretty cool. You could also do something like close slash 2H or close slash delay Daro or something, right? But this is an interesting idea from Solstice here. You see this? Double sword toss, jump, delayed K. Because I imagine if you burst here, the burst goes above you. And then same thing here. This is going to be burst safe because it's a light and like it's fast. This is a cool idea. I like that idea. That's a pretty clever way to combo off that.
Look, like Master Chief, that's all you need is the one bullet. Oh!
Got ahead with no bullets this
First save Tuesday, indeed.
Reload, tap dust gunshot. Not enough to close out this time, but
that was a good block. That shit is. Oh, there was no bullets. Damn, you died too. I ain't got no bullets, Lieutenant Dan. Damn. That sucked. Nice, that was good. I like that round start. Walk back, whip punish the 2S.
I never remember what the up throw is. Making it so that it's actually easier to connect with, making that combo.
The problem with that kind of pressure though is like for Happy Chaos is it's like very resource heavy. Like that, what Kreeg's doing, it costs a lot of bar to do that, or a lot of bullets rather to do that, right? So. I think that's why Kreeg keeps running out. Because like every time you do like 2S gunshot, steady aim shot, then you want to do like 2S shot, jump shot, and then like, you know, you're trying to do all that. Like you're wasting 4 or 5 bullets to get the pressure going. So that's like, I think why Kreeg keeps running out. I like the fakes on the gunshot too. It's funny. Nice. 2K. The God move.
Ammo manipulation coming in from Kreeg is not nearly as strong as it was in their matchup against Mike's After. Right, we've seen a number of times now.
I don't think Millia is top, like some top tier god character. I think she's very good though. And I think she's never been like, I think people describe her as miserable, but I think she's a pretty good tournament character in a lot of ways. She has a few problems for a tournament character though. She's largely heavy characters, which might not be the case this version. I'm not sure. I actually don't know how those matchups have changed in this version of the game. Because, like, particularly if those matchups are less problematic, then... I mean, if that was her biggest problem, that's, like, a big deal.
At a distance for a little bit longer.
Yeah, the classics.
Wasn't able to block the roll through.
You get shot from full screen and it just pulls up, rolls through. That shit is... Everybody gets hit by that. It's pretty... You might block it once in a while, but, like, yeah, everybody gets hit by that.
That's how they want you to play Happy Chaos. They want you to bob and weave.
Yeah, Potemkin in particular is, like... I mean... There's a few characters I think that actually lose the pot, but you almost never run into them. So like, does it really matter? You know what I mean? For a lot of characters, as far as tournaments go, it's very unlikely you run into the character that often in tournament. Potemkin is not very popular as a tournament character, particularly good Potemkin players that are like, oh shit, I'm gonna get smoked. Oh, that was a big drop. Well, just hit 5D again, I guess. Yeah, if your character has a bad matchup with pot, like, I mean, you just don't see him that much, right?
I mean, so far, Kreeg's been the only Happy Chaos player we've seen on stream tonight.
Yeah,
that sucks. Tried to poke back against Rekka, and it was just too far. That's the thing about Rekka, too, is that if you don't IB, and the pushback is, like, so far, she actually gets to, like, walk back, and even though she's -5 on Rekka 1, she's kind of chilling.
Yes, it did, right at the top of the set.
Here comes Solstice getting
now you're dead.
A nice connection there with that Rekka. And a sword explosion to close it.
Yeah, Anji is pretty serious in this patch. I think if you don't have a lot of Anji experience, he's gonna be a fucking nightmare. I think even if you do have a lot of Anji experience, his risk reward is so skewed in a way that's much better for him now. Like, everything he does is like so much more damaging, so like he can just risk it all, and like if he's right, you fucking explode. Like, you know what I mean? Like he can risk it all on spin, and the reward is so high if he's right.
Distance game being completely played well.
Oh, that's a big burst. There's no bullets either for Kreeg, which makes his like challenges way worse. Now he's got to reload. Nice. I like the movement here from Solstice to try to make something happen. Oh, you're dead.
So much time to connect that.
The movement was good until 6S, the god. That move is so fucking good, by the way. Like 6S, anti-airing, and being a huge starter for this character is despicable. It's like so brutal. Yeah, I think Nagiha giving you real Oki all the time is like one of those changes. Every character always benefits from getting better Oki. One of the best changes a character can get, because making your knockdown turn into a win condition always instead of resetting back to neutral or like a neutralist position is such a huge deal. Like, that's why, remember when Anji he didn't get his first set of buffs? He got his first set of buffs and it's like, he can now Fujin and then fake cancel this and fake cancel, and I was like, this shit is trash. They need to make it so that Nagiha gives him Oki. Like you can, I mean, if you've been around the stream, you know that was my suggestion like a year ago. I was like, they just need to make it so that when he does Nagiha, he can run up and close slash you. And the buffs he got were whack. I hated those old buffs. I thought they were so bad. Like, I was a big hater because I was like, these buffs are trash. Like, just give him Oki off Nagiha, bro. Like, is it so hard? And then, like, you know, they gave him Oki off Nagiha. Suddenly it's like, oh shit. Oh, baited. That was hard to... Oh, no. That was actually so bad. Well, now it's fine. I was gonna say it's so bad for Kreeg, and then now, like, that almost killed. Oh, the jump he didn't hit. The idea was good, I think. Oh, I think Solstice is chilling here. Oh, wait, Y5P nothing. Was he trying to bait burst slash YRC? He had the meter, though. They should randomly give Millia an air projectile that staggers on counter hit or something. Yeah, she should throw like a comb.
Solstice clutching it out. Solstice still in there. Concentration dead and gone again. Goes for a bit of a think on it. Brings it right back. Tension is there for Daze X.
That's a good idea. A barrette? You should throw a hat. That's tight.
For Solstice. And this is their winner side life on deck, and it's gone.
Nah, fuck pin for real, for real. That was pretty brutal. How many overheads? 2 or 3?
For Solstice. And this is
3?
Winner side life on deck, and it's gone.
Dusty versus Eddventure. Jacko Mirror? There's no way. I can't watch that. MjKurase versus Daze Bridget. I actually want to watch this kind of. I'm curious.
Talk about the match. I'll find out for you.
Spoiler alert, one of the Jacko players makes a really deep run in this tournament. I won't say who. This matchup is funny because remember when Bridget came out and everybody's like, Bridget is like hella good. Like everybody when Bridget came out was like, Bridget is so good. This character is top. Like this character is going to be so strong. I can't see with this tool set how this character is bad. I remember people thinking Bridget was going to be so good. And then everybody's like, wait, I hit 6P and she died. Anyway, can I just talk about this movement real quick? I love this roll with Yo-Yo behind into land and then 5HH after. This is really good. I'm guessing, try to 6P here. Or yeah, like hit a button to catch the roll. That was pretty good. I like that movement. That was good. I remember reading everybody being like, Bridget was going to be so good. Because to be fair, Bridget's toolkit is quite good, right? But the damage and reward difference versus what you get to do is just pretty tough. It was pretty tough, I think. Not that I think Bridget was pretty good last patch, actually, though. But not as like tippity top as like some people expected in the beginning. Wow, I'm surprised Scoot hit. Yeah, that was good.
Dodge out
To what's it called? Use the movement from Happy Chaos there with the gun to prevent Yo-Yo recall being a threat. Oh, that's unfortunate. That kind of a burst where like you accidentally get the pass through scenario and you get the corner. That shit is like, it feels so bad.
Because Daze just
Oh,
run a nice
no.
2S challenge here.
No super either.
Concentration is what it was. Excuse me.
People thought this character would be maybe an answer to Happy Chaos when she came out too. That was like the initial. I remember people being like, even if she's not as good as we think, she'll be sick against Happy Chaos. I don't think that turned out to be the case either. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was like definitely the
roll through gonna be blasting here, and Daze goes
the
down
consensus. I don't think that was the case. I mean, you have good movement and you have what's called. You have a pretty solid projectile, pretty good normals to contest in the mid range, but
your dedication.
what's it called? Obviously easier said than done to beat Happy Chaos.
The whole thing.
I feel like Chad did not lie to you because I saw the same thing when they were asking when does
This position with your back to the wall with Yo-Yo behind you is miserable, by the way, because when Yo-Yo's here, basically one block this far, she's way more plus. The second thing is like 5H after is really bad to get hit by. If you get counter hit by 5H, she just does roll and then she combos off of it. And also she can just dash up and do 2H and then it catches jumps and like air attempts out and like whatever. And then she gets to roll and make it safe or combo off of it. And like that sucks too. Like back to the wall with Yo-Yo behind you is brutal. It's, oh, it was too high.
Either way,
Okay.
I love this Bridget character.
Yeah, that's true too. You can do 5HH into scoot into break and then get a combo off of it too.
Alright, good burst to hold that corner, clone, and sits on top of it here to save themselves from the trouble.
Jam. We need Jam to take out Happy Cows. Yeah. Watch her do Dragon Kick to guess a shot and be wrong, and then this motherfucker just punishes her for 60% in the positive bonus or wall slump. Nah, she's.
With all the move speed Bridget can
Just watch that shit happen. It's gonna be miserable. Baited. Nice.
Wow.
Oh, side swap. Get out of there. That was a sick idea. I don't know what the long-term mix-up was, but I like the look of it.
Like that? Yeah, that's not gonna work out for you either. But oh, look at that, gets the return Yo-Yo, sets it up again, keeps the block string going. Again.
Double roll, and then the super nice. Dead.
That's enough. Round.
Incredibly strong corner pressure coming out of this character.
Making Happy Cows as squishy as Zato. The character, I think, unless his tool set changes dramatically, oh, that's fucked up. That's the new buff, right? I don't think that would have worked last patch. Jump D has like more suction now. Hell,
Nice pickup.
I think unless you dramatically change his tool set and like how it works in a lot of ways, I don't think anything else will matter that much. Oh, that sucks. Because his kit is just so strong. Even if he has less life, he's gonna remain really powerful. Like, sure, I mean, he gets worse if he has less life, but his tool set is just really strong.
Not paying attention perhaps to the amount of bullets available to Karase. I mean, it's kind of darn.
Yeah, try to bait the burst there too. I think Daze is being conscious of it pretty well. Because, like, every hit, Happy Chaos can always just cancel into Curse, and then that Curse, like, you know, baits the burst. Like, right there, if that was 6S Curse toss, I think the burst gets baited. So you have to be really careful. Oh my god, help. They really buffed his jump D, like, they really made it vacuum more. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the change, when this move hits jump D, air dash back jump D, it suctions you towards Happy Chaos now, it like pulls you in. So that means that him comboing off of it is a lot easier, particularly without spending resources, right? So like before you'd have to do jump D like shot, sometimes 2 shots into whatever. But like now jump D pulls you in and then he can just do shot close slash most of the time.
From the Happy Chaos player. And game 1, Daze was brilliant at it. Game 2,
It's the color swap.
more of a struggle, and you saw what MjKurase was able to get out of it.
Trying to be very careful in the approach, but from downtown, Karase goes with a sweet.
Interesting to take break there instead of doing 2H Yo-Yo toss, safe jump. I guess against Happy Chaos, the safe jump's probably less valuable, right?
The backdash gonna get blown up, and Daze is now.
Oh, I like that idea. 6H, fast RC low. People always stand up after they block 6H.
Still got hit by the YRC.
Arxis never learned how to balance. It's not even about learning balance or whatever, but like there's always going to be some strong character no matter what, right? Oh, no super. Now you're dead.
We get blown out of the skies. That's not fair. She didn't even get to land.
Like people, like, can you think of anything where people say, "Oh, these people are really good at balancing"? Like anytime something is strong in a game, people are like, "The balancing is bad." I'm not saying Arx's balancing is sick or anything, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm surprised 5P didn't hit that. Like, I don't know that there's anything where people are like, "Hell yeah, this balancing is sick." Because even if it's like good right now, like maybe the balance is good in one version of, is that gonna punish the air dash? Ah, bro, get me out.
MjKurase was gonna have. And look at that. Yeah.
Good example. KI was balanced. You know how many people are mad that Arya and Rash and like all these characters are like really powerful in the last version of the game? Even before this, do you know how many like characters were so despicable in that game? I think Maya in that game is like the most despicable fighting game character I've ever played. Someone made a Twitter post that was like, "What's the most carried you've ever been in a fighting game?" I think the answer might be Season 2 Maya in Killer Instinct when she first came out. I'm not kidding. I think that she is like, she might be my answer. Because like I can't think of anything more powerful that I played. And I played characters who were the best character in the game in other games. I think this is death too. Damn.
It's so difficult to find an answer out of these situations, especially with how oppressive it can be in this corner.
I think like, yeah, I mean, I made top 8 at Combo Breaker with the nerfed version of that character, and she was still so good.
Look at how fast the concentration leads away. 50 tension on deck though. Gets the hit. Curse actually missed because of the knockdown.
Maybe. Oh my god. He had enough time in that slowdown to completely dodge 6H.
A bit of a problem there for Kurase, but was able to get out of dodge.
Pushing a break check. Still gets applied the curse.
Oh, I think Daze tried to bait that burst with like a shallow break, huh?
Well, gunshot.
That was a cool idea.
Did that break the wall? I don't think it breaks the wall.
Yeah, it's close enough. No,
Yeah, I agree. There's like lots of balance changes that people make each patch that are really good and some that are really bad. It's just like depends on how they end up and like where they go and like all kinds of other things.
I think they were
like this patch has a lot of good changes, I think, but it also has lots of changes that I don't understand. Like the Nago changes, I think are like pretty good. I'm like a fan because he remains powerful, but like, you know, some of the power gets removed in ways that I think make sense. But then like the Happy Chaos changes make no sense. Like why is this dude like this? You know what I mean? Why is this dude like this? I don't know why he still remains this way. But. Why Ram and Happy Chaos remained as powerful as they were while dead, right? Oh, I'm surprised that was not like a 6P. Oh, that's the setup from earlier. I see. Damn, that's an unfortunate drop. If that didn't drop, Daze probably wins the game. Or like at least is in a good chance to do it compared to this, which looks pretty tough. Oh! Meaty. Baited, but can't do much from that far. Dead. Vanilla Bardock might be close second. I don't think any modern game has nearly as bad of a character. We could watch the mirror, I guess. I can't, like, I don't think any of the DBFZ characters I played were nearly as cursed as, like, characters I played in older games. Even though they were ridiculous. Like, I played Bardock and I was like, this character is hilarious. Yeah, that is so plus. But, you know, I think, like, thinking about older games, like, I don't know. I don't think it's close.
That was absurd. Nice. Got the push as well. Hold on to the frame.
Because, like, in older games, too, I think the other problem is many of the characters are less, like, consistently made. So, like, the characters that are weaker generally tend to just be weak because they don't function properly and not that they're just not that strong at what they do. Like most of the characters in this game that are weak, like think about the weaker characters in this game, like none of them are like so miserably bad that they can't even do anything. Like their attacks just whiff all the time on characters who are standing still or like not that, like, you know what I mean?
red flag again.
Does that make sense? Like, it's not the same as like older games where like their moves just don't work right. Or oh my god, it did so much damage. Look at the damage on 2D kick because of the risk. Older games, a lot of them just don't work right. Like the characters that are weak just don't work well, and like their tools just don't function correctly. That was good to wait out the barrier there and then 5P after from Dusty. Eddventure tried something that would work on probably everybody who's not a Jacko player.
Like you just sit there and block until your health bar explodes. Like, yeah, it's 4v1. What do you expect?
Well, now it's 4v4.
That's true. This shit could be fucking 5v5 if they got all their minions out. Run under. No punish. That sucks.
Again, a huge life lead.
Not much you could do there. I mean,
Able to close out the round, though.
there's not really a way not to get chipped. Yeah, Shin Hisako actually in KI legitimately like could win the game by hitting you and then backdashing the rest of the game and then teleporting and then backdashing the rest of the game. Like, that's not a joke.
Minion, Iron Tail.
She could just like hit you and then run away from you the rest of the game. Like, you couldn't catch her. Her backdash was like uncatchable. She would just backdash the whole screen, and then when you would get like somewhat close, she would teleport away and then backdash the whole screen. Yeah, she could just chip you, right? Yeah. By hit you, I mean hit you with an attack or hit you with anything that does chip.
Hold on to that corner, baby. You're going for a ride.
Oh, big damage. Catching a mid-sky.
Air throw? Nice.
Gets thrown out of it.
Not like this.
Dead.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
Shin Hisako is the ghost character. Oh, you're talking about Izanami, yeah.
I'm so upset.
You know, it's funny because this exact topic, a similar topic to this, I'm going to do soon with the person that rated the stream.
You're like, oh, they did the thing.
I've been thinking about it a lot because that's the plan.
I'm healthy. Jump dust, hold this corner.
I mean, there's still a minion on the floor. Oh, nice. Wow, that was smart to hit the K minion. The minion that got hit by the jump K right there.
Had a minion set up in the corner already so they can keep this forward momentum going. Red flag, ban that guy. Oh, gets the knockdown. Sets up the minion.
Oh, I'm surprised he just got hit low.
I
I don't know why 2D hit there. Because he was blocking the minion standing, I guess? Well, that was weird. 5H hit so weird.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mira, she mostly plays the same rules of the game that other KI characters does. The exception is like she spends her own life to do good special moves, but that's not a weird archetype.
Oh wow, that was sick catch up. Got the counter, minion was right there as well.
Wow, that's a new change to the slash, I believe.
The mortar cannon.
Yeah, her damage is quite high. This mirror is so funny. And I don't think it's like, you know, people say like, oh, this mirror is like a joke because like X and Y, whatever. I think it's just funny to watch because their presence of mind to hit the minions is really good because they play Jacko. But then like because they hit the minions so much, I feel like they just get smoked by the other person a lot. Like I think people who are worse against Jacko probably don't get hit as much in some ways because they just don't try to hit the minions in the same way. You know what I mean?
Oh, just drops the minion right on Ed's head. Chucks another one, but will he land on the minion? Not this time.
Yeah, I think respecting the minions there, you kind of have to because guard's there too, and you're gonna get chipped, and then he just does attack, attack, attack. Damn, this is my least favorite thing about Jacko, by the way, is when you're against her in neutral and she throws a minion at you and you hit like a button to try to hit the minion and then it's behind you. Like, let me just 5P the minion, and then this motherfucker is behind you, just like nothing personal, kid. You're like, dude, come on, man. Especially if you try to hit the minion when she throws it, and then the minion, like, you know, your button whiffs, and then the minion's behind you, and then you can't hit it after. You're like, what? How did I... What happened? I was, like, specifically trying to stop that.
I don't know where the minion swung from, but Ed got hit. Red RC, dash forward. Trying to keep the tempo going, but
I'll try to bait the burst.
But Dusty with the drop gives Ed another chance.
Yeah, not a drop. He did close slash jump to bait burst. Oh, try to fuzzy. Oh.
You're in the sky. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, punish. Could he not have thrown and then there was probably a way to make that burst safe, right? Oh no, hopefully that's oh no. What up, Shock, homeboy? Thanks to the 3 months. There's got to be a way to make that burst safe, right?
That happened.
That sucked.
I don't know if you guys watched the same match I watched, but it certainly happened.
Nice 6K. That was a good call out.
Great there, staggering Eddventure a little bit. But with 2 minions on the field and none for Dusty.
I feel like every time someone does jump D in this matchup, it does nothing for them, but they just do it out of habit. All right, right there, it did something.
Right there. Command for command.
But like sometimes when Jacko players do jump D, I really wonder if there's something better they could be doing. I guess it's like not a bad like low commitment option that just wastes time while you are waiting for your minions to come back. But I sometimes feel like people do it out of habit just because like it feels good to do, and it's not not always the best. Yeah, the minion hit meaty there. This is one thing that's like pretty hard to deal with about Jacko. You see how like the close slash here hits the minion, and like it looks like Jacko's doing nothing on wake up, or as she's walking back here, but the minion hits meaty. So like you try to throw, or you try to do a button or something, and then the minion is meeting anyway. You see that? So it looks like, oh, I could probably wake up throw her. She's just walking back, and then the minion's there.
It's a 5v5 game, but they got the 1v1. Nathan with the $5 contribution in Match Arena. Clearly you don't play League of Legends.
Yeah, that's like her best thing, I think, right? Is that she can just do stuff like that with minions and make things really plus.
Just like they did in Call of Duty, they had 1v1 on Rust.
Drive a little bit of damage. Her post wall break setup's not that good, right?
No, you keep forgetting.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's that good.
I'm trying to connect with you, Doc.
Listen, you boomers and your technology
in the front chose not to break the wall.
I understand, but no, we don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Eddventure though, taking full control of this.
Run under air throw. 6P.
Swear to God, if Dusty makes this comeback here, look, it's too close right now.
Oh, is the person who shoots their minions second the one that wins in this because of the change to the minions?
It's too close right now.
That's I guess I didn't think about that. That's an interesting thing in the mirror. That got changed like 2 patches ago, right? Yeah, it should be who shoots second because the projectile, it beats other projectiles when you shoot it, right? So if you shoot second, you should win. Isn't that how it works? Yeah, it's not from this patch, it's from the other one. Isn't it second? It's the older servant? Oh. So it's who pulls second? Not even who shoots second? That's right, I think I knew about this. I remember somebody mentioning that.
2 years old.
That's a weird interaction.
So what am I? Coldburn coming in there.
Super.
Gets the wall. Does that hit that high up?
Yes, it does. Okay.
I thought that the interaction would change with the minion thing, but if it's just who's pulls first, that's so weird. That's probably really hard to remember when you're actually playing.
The cannon there.
I imagine, because like it's probably pretty hard to know who pulled it first.
I do qualify for the senior discount, so I'm older than all of you in health.
That's not fair. You've had those since you were 14.
Hey, no, one of them since I was. I'm not giving.
Wow, I'm shocked that minion attack hit. That was pretty far.
Oh, man,
that did so much damage from being wrong about that minion attack. You see how far this is? Look at how far Dusty is after this. This minion attack, I'm shocked that reach. I did not think this would hit. This motherfucker's got some range. Yeah, he did hit a button, but even still, I'm surprised. I think he had 2P, right? I can go back and look, but even still, oh. Yeah, he's just chilling up there. Yeah, and the minion hit him anyway.
Interrupted by the minion drop on top of it.
Good.
First, trying to get this pressure out.
Uh-oh. What do you do here? I guess you just... Oh, I guess you just kill him. Wow. Because he already had a minion out, and he did the super, right? I like jump back, kick the minion, attack. Damn. Let him cook. Oh, there's another match that's in the middle of this. That's never mind. It is labeled. Okay.
Top 8 action here at TNS.
This is gonna be an ass beating for someone. Both of these actually are pretty short.
Yes, this is for top 8 loser side chat. So buckle up.
Top 8 loser side. We haven't even gotten to top 8 yet.
Nagoriyuki, the lower matchup. RC shenanigans coming out from TestyourLuck, but already.
You know, I imagine in this version, it still makes more sense for Daze to play Geo in this matchup than Bridget.
Oh yeah, no meter press this.
And like, the reason is like, you know, the difference in risk reward makes it pretty brutal to play Bridget, right? And also importantly, the other thing is, what's good there, Arcana? The other thing is that Geo, I think, has always not been that miserable in this matchup. She has good movement to whip punish and like good options. And she probably fucking melts Nago now when he gets hit.
There is that Matcherino currently going on. Exclamation point Matcherino.
Like, at this level of blood, if she hits him, especially in the corner, I imagine that shit is like, he just dies. And the nerf to 2S probably helps her a lot in neutral, right? Because 2S, I think, is a good... It's like a great answer to a character like this. Is he going to explode? Holy.
Just barely alive.
That did a lot.
For the safe jump.
Oh no, that sucks. It's okay though, because Daze can just wait for the meter to get spent. Exactly, and YRC. He even did 5P there, and 5P was like, you know, if you YRC and then he jump cancels, he's safe.
I swear to God.
No, just air normals.
I imagine this matchup feels a lot worse as Nago when you spend all your blood now, because not only do you die faster, but with a worse 2S and how good Geo's movement and damage is, it's gotta feel pretty scary.
Oh no, they got the hits.
Cause like if you get hit here, yeah, like this could be, man, 5K on hit.
Gold burst?
Damn. Wake up 6P is pretty funny. I'm shocked.
Much too early.
I don't know about that goal.
Then TestyourLuck is going ham.
That was a hero burst scenario.
Yeah, TestyourLuck is going ham.
You immediately lost anyway.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Damn, it woke up 5K too.
Right there after the flip from Daze. We got the same side. It's interesting the timing on that too.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, could have been super would have been better, but not the end of the world.
If we saved that meter, but unfortunately was not expecting the shadow. Oh,
damn, dash into it. You hate to see it. He was close to popping anyway, right? Yeah, Nago on high blood is like pretty squishy.
Preemptively drill and shut down a Kukyo from TestyourLuck. Close slash stand up for me.
Man, Daze does a really good job making his offense hard to deal with the jump, both the jump cancels and also the early cancels and delayed cancel differences. So like sometimes he does drill on like the first hit of a multi-hit move, and then you're just like, well, and then sometimes he just does the whole string, and sometimes he does jump cancel, delay, like jump H, jump D, or jump D by itself. Like he just constantly changes up what he's doing, or does dash cancel throw, or just does the whole string in the wolf kick and then does nothing.
Like any approach vector you're taking
like,
right here, Zero, is it 6P?
Yeah, this is hard to deal with.
Right there, my point. I'm sorry, Daze. I coached this is a nightmare.
It is 6P the game plan, playing against Geo.
Dog use tackle. It's super effective.
Watch out for. If you're getting used to the pacing of Giovanna, 6P is a great get off.
Damn, that was a good dash in too. You know, his timing has been really good on basically every approach. It's like he's not really running into. Yeah, look, dude, look at the next 5 seconds of this. Watch him cook with his movement.
We saw the Kukyo, Daze has a button in front of it. Or
like, help me, please. Get me the fuck out, bro. I'm just trying to exist. And like he's just like dashing, air dash back, like 2D from half screen away, then air dash in over the button. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you know, TestyourLuck is playing Nago. It's not like you have bad buttons and like you're just like, how do I stop this character from fucking running at me? It's like really hard. When someone is good with this character, it's really hard to make them stop moving at you.
Nice call out.
Shit is miserable. And it's like, this is, you know, top 8 qualifier in a tournament against a character who has good buttons. That's just what this character feels like when you fight someone who's good at them. You're just like, I can't fucking I can't stop her. She just does whatever she wants and runs at me.
Big jump in. Around the piece here.
Help, I just want to get her away. You have to like swing at the air like an idiot to get her off of you.
Still plus, where are you going? Yo. A little bit
Work out
earlier
that
there, a little bit
time.
earlier, because yeah, that could have been a 2S if you're really concerned about timing, or 6B.
Yeah, still able to keep this combo round
Super.
going.
Yep.
Not dead just yet, but does get the.
This is a really bad spot. TestyourLuck will build YRC if he doesn't FD. Okay, FD. And has some meter now.
Well, that's gonna rip. PRC to chase.
This is still fine though. Daze is so much life and so much meter. Yeah.
Yep, good call.
After that 2S, I don't know what you hit there with Nago. I guess you have to like Fukio away or something, right? Because 2S is so much worse on block now. It's pretty bad.
Tearing through brackets.
This is winner semis.
Consistently in the grand finals. And MjKurase again.
The 2S nerf is like pretty big deal for stuff like that.
Constant.
Wait, if you have something fast that reaches, it's probably pretty tough.
It's Nubenheimer has really been leveling up like mad crazy. Like,
You know what's funny is that Nago got nerfed way more, I think, than like Happy Chaos or like Ram. Obviously, these characters remain quite strong and stuff, and Nago got some pretty serious changes. And yet, the Nago players endure.
Kind of need to, right?
Doing pretty well still. This like he's not. It's not like he's miserable or anything now either. He's still a good character.
Nubenheimer has been playing it
But like obviously, oh my god, got the leggy. Obviously, people are like expecting this character to be quite a bit worse, I think. But dude, that 5P, that shit hits so far. I think he's like still so strong. Oh damn, he didn't let it rip.
Hopefully, we can see some
And now you
results to
die.
go along with that.
That was pretty good. It's just a classic. He did far slash 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 and then didn't RC, and then his opponent was like, wait, what the? And then the next time you just do it late, go low.
Game one.
Yeah, I think Nago's changes are very good.
Level 2.
Like, it's a good way. He needed to be nerfed, right? Like, I think pretty clear. Character was like really powerful. But then the changes, I think, were good because it makes him worse in a way that's reasonable. You know what I mean? So like, you make him less tanky at high blood. I think that's a good change. You make 2S not as degenerate. I think that's a good change. But like all of his power and his explosive damage and his really good offense, like all that stuff is still there, right? He gets to do all of his good stuff. It's just that he dies faster. That was not good. Yeah, you needed to do something way better than that. I think if you're Happy Chaos there, you probably just have to wall break. Oh.
Yo, you're gonna get caught for that.
Yeah, you know, and you explode from this.
It might kill. Oh. That was kind of
Yeah, he's got the one-shot factor. Oh, I didn't reach. Safe jump? Yeah, that's new, right? Like, that's the far slash recovery now.
Nubenheimer was deep. And a tough spot to be in if you're Kurase. No meter to try to YRC out, so you gotta hope that your FD will push Nubenheimer far enough away.
Dude, look at him cook, actually. He's so good. Nice, that was great. That movement, the empty jump there to bait the 2H.
big blunder coming in here from Nubenheimer.
Oh, he didn't get the wall slump on the bullet. Got it there, though. It could have been worse.
Slump down, excuse me. Tap dust. Cheap.
Nubenheimer, gotta let it rip. Yeah.
Doc, do you like Happy Chaos?
I think you're okay with that. You got the burst off the table. So even if... Okay, well, Nubenheimer wins. But even if that like round goes poorly, that means Happy Chaos has no burst the rest of the game, right? So Nago has a really good chance to just fucking murder him when he hits him. So like, that's a pretty good spot to be. I think burst is such an important factor because Nago just kills you so fast. If your character doesn't have a lot of life, building burst against Nago is really hard. He just doesn't give you an opportunity to burst, right? Because you build burst in this game based on damage you take, but also hits. So the more multi-hitting moves you get hit by, the more burst you're building generally, right? But like Nago doesn't do that. He just hits you with shit that hits you 3 times for like 60% of your life. Like that's the kind of character he is. He doesn't build a lot of burst.
And it's tough because I feel like I keep seeing really great plays.
This is a scary spot for MjKurase actually because you just lost the game. Because yeah, Nago had so much blood to work with. Happy Chaos is
Oh my goodness.
his health is average, and he's medium weight.
Nagoriyuki in a stress of playing Happy Chaos. There's an increased stress when you run into Nagoriyuki for Nubenheimer.
He doesn't have bad health, yeah.
I mean, when you have these players, that
Look, you just get no burst now. What the fuck? What is that, Millia? What the fuck did you just
I
do?
was expecting a cross-up jump arc from Nagoriyuki.
What the hell is this guy doing over here? Just making shit up? Oh, baited.
Hold the throw.
Big damage coming out here. He goes for the concentration, gets a bit of a reload.
I don't know. With high blood, he actually might get smoked
Guts
here.
for Nagoriyuki.
Yeah.
Dude, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna let you keep going. I didn't want to break your heart or anything. I thought I'd let the game do it for you.
The high blood on that super there, that's pretty brutal. Did he try a bite right there? That was interesting. I think he did, right? To try to beat the dash up behind the clone.
Okay, babe. Very gutsy 2K.
Jump D preemptive, I think, is a good idea. It's not that bad, even if you're wrong. Yeah.
Pulling the gun, Brad burst as well. This could be just about the
That should do it. Nicely
There
done.
it is.
He's too good.
3-0.
Actually, getting cornered against him feels like so unwinnable.
I'm on PS5. How do I get my hands on a smaller PS5? I'm still the piece. What am I doing?
I do think there is a market for a PS4 mini.
Was that the OS? It might have been, actually. Or he could have just reacted.
Yeah. In time,
How much do I gotta pay to
speaking of
scrub
time,
this
it's
match
time
from the
for
VOD?
Jacko versus Happy Chaos. And
This
is
matchup's
one
pretty
of those
bad,
matches
right?
I struggled to think of a worse one.
From my knowledge of Jacko. Mostly because if you think about what Jacko wants to do, I think how Happy Chaos's kit works is really good to deal with her. Generally, she preys on characters who don't have good ways to stop her minions, or escape the pressure, or don't have good low pokes, because like her lows are extremely scary, right? So if you don't have a lows, like if all your pokes are mid attacks that get low profiled by them, it feels really bad. But Happy Chaos has good ways they shoot the minion, or shoot her and like stop the minions. He has good low pokes to stop her from dashing up 2k, 2d, whatever. He has like good far pokes to deal with stuff like 5H and far slash. He's got high damage. Like he doesn't really let her do with the stuff she wants to do very well at all. Yeah, remember the neutral triangle that we were talking about earlier? That was a good example. She's gotta be the one that initiates, and she doesn't want to do that most of the time unless it's on her terms with minions out.
Oh wow! You just got hit by raw minion. Gotta watch the dome piece, man. They're coming for you.
That sucks. That was actually a great spot for Dusty too. And now this is where we are. That combo did so much damage for just like 4 steady aim shots, baits the burst. Damn. That's the thing, is his natural special cancels like clone and curse are really good at baiting burst. When he goal bursts you, I'm like, all right, the next round's gonna be sick. I'm like, this round, it's not my round, but next round, I'm gonna be cooking. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, you got me. His win condition is just so like easy to access when he has meter, because he just gets to like steady aim shot you, and then like concentrate, and then pull up and do his mix up from full screen with full resources plus concentration, and you're just like, all right, my bad.
The overdrive. This one might kill too.
Pretty rough.
No, it's the end of the combo. Holy, that was so bad. The scaling on that was ridiculous. 0.
Yeah, I would imagine what characters do the best against Happy Chaos in this version. It's probably like, yeah, Ram is a good answer, I guess. Ram's probably not a bad answer.
Gets around on the board.
Geo, maybe. I don't know about that for sure. I imagine Ram is a better answer.
Yeah, go for the concentration.
Yeah, maybe Leo's okay. I don't know if that's true though. May? Oh, that actually, you might be onto something. I don't know about May in this version against Happy Chaos.
It's cheap.
Why don't you just stand up?
Yeah, true. Just high block.
Look, y'all make fun of Happy Chaos players not having friends. I give you show.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Is in a wonderful relationship. That's good.
This is pretty bad.
You know?
You don't have a lot of good options here. It should just, it's like, this is one of those characters. Yeah, this is one of those characters where she naturally, even if she's good, like I think Jacko's pretty strong in this version of the game.
We've seen
She
a
naturally
little
has
bit
matchups
from
like this.
Dusty
This
Gold.
is simply her archetype, no? She's an archetype that will always lose to characters like this. This is hard for her to deal with, right? It's pretty tough.
Ooh, yeah, no, I don't but minion throw did not go the trajectory we're looking for here.
I got thrown a light.
Ooh.
Every bullet from the gun, turning your
For penance for
character into
Jacko
zero
versus
gravity.
Goldlewis, I actually think that matchup was fine last patch. I thought that matchup was even last patch, probably.
Here. No bullets though, actually.
But I don't know what it is now. Maybe it's worse with the drone change. I don't know
Gets the curse, gets the shot, gets the brain
now,
blast.
to be honest. I would tell you if I was able to play the game without getting my game
Yeah, what do
crashed.
you do at that point, right? You're full screen. You have to hold on to the shots and survive the onslaught
Damn.
of Happy Chaos.
I think Dusty tried to walk back and make that whip maybe, and then it's still caught because it has so many active frames. It's a weird move.
Like any other projectile,
The recovery is terrible, but it's definitely easy to get hit by it.
you can 2D under, right? You can low profile it,
Right,
try and close the gap that way.
She cared about drone a little bit, but not that much.
And aim assisted, like you have to use the other move
Oh, that sucks.
and crouch block.
It's not close enough.
GG.
Side of our bracket, which means we're getting another Jacko.
GG. This is Ed versus Solstice, probably.
That guy. But let's see what we got here.
I heard Jacko refer to as Mrs. Bad Guy. So it's true, but also
My favorite clip of drone from Goldlewis is I drone in the corner against a ram, and then they YRC'd, and then the drone hit them, and then they bursted, and then the drone hit them again. That's my favorite clip of Goldlewis to describe the last drone in the last patch.
Just as it was coming in, does get trapped in a little bit of a mini
That shit
here,
was
though.
so funny.
Great
Like,
job of blocking until
they
the
could have literally just
back to the corner.
like
Minions go
not
low.
done anything on their controller, and they would have been fine. But everything they did just got them killed faster. It was so funny.
What I tell you?
Yeah, just block. Forehead.
Why don't you just block? It's so simple. Don't listen to chat. Well, listen to me for everything else.
Yeah, this also historically has been a pretty bad matchup for Jacko, right? I don't know if that's different in this patch. I can't imagine a change that would make it different.
Block whenever you see me pull.
You see zero
Maybe the...
second.
I mean, I guess Ram's slight Rekka nerfs are nice for everybody. I don't know that it... Damn, they stole a big turn there. You probably lose the game off that. Oh. Maybe not. No 6P either.
Oh boy. Red RC
Nice.
into the 5D.
You spent so much for that Eddventure.
Yeah, I don't imagine the matchup has changed much.
But now you're about to pay
'Cause,
the
like,
price. This damn
There's nothing that Jacko got or Ram
The burst there.
lost that really matters too much. Please don't die here. Okay, if she had meter for Calvados, I think it would have killed.
You didn't get the wrist build. You didn't get put in block stun. Mortal Bato murders.
Yeah, you have to do double guard to beat sword because of the sword shoot and then the explosion.
Because what has happened to Eddventure?
Is that what it is?
They cannot close it, is what we're seeing here tonight.
That sucks.
They get to the red zone. And
That
then
sucks
they
you have to
just
spend
fumble
too.
the entire bag.
Yeah, I think similar to what we were talking about with Happy Chaos, like the problem is Ram's buttons, like these huge disjointed neutral buttons, are extremely good at stopping you from pulling and doing minions like at all.
Much more in your face.
And she has excellent lights to tag the minions too.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just you don't want to be in the effective range of Ramlethal and not the support minion.
Also, like,
Generally, this is how Eddventure
I
works.
imagine
It's like you
kick
play
is
that
like a
whole
really,
situation,
it's hard to
also
use
in-
against Ram because of super, right?
All right, got that burst. Last shot here.
Like when you do 2D without a minion in this matchup, like isn't it always a liability?
Here for Solstice. Those that are Jack
Basically.
combo can't last that long.
Oh, that was a good idea. Yeah, that was smart. You don't really see that as an option very much, like in the middle of the screen, but sword toss RC is pretty smart there, right? Because you don't have a lot of good choices
That's a
to
big sword.
stop that if you're already pulling a minion or going for something else.
So like,
Yeah, but
I can't stand that
Yeah,
kid.
2D round start. Her 2D is a pretty. Her round starts are not bad actually. I think Jacko has pretty good round start options. What up, phone? Thanks for the 3 months.
the minions
I think in general her round start options have always been pretty good now. Like far slash pretty solid. Walk back 5H.
they could be like mini
2D.
minions, right?
5k.
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
Jacko has good round start options. You're gonna fucking explode here. This shit. It always does more than you think.
Done for the kill of the damage. That was insane.
Yeah, her 2D is really, really, really good.
West side of the screen to keep it locked down.
Yeah, so 2D on block has a gap before the kick, and it's also not good on block. So like even if she doesn't cancel it, you get smoked. So yeah, you have to do minion recall immediately, which it's not even like you're making yourself plus by doing minion recall or anything. You're just making yourself less negative.
Oh no, not like this. Ed, please, what are you doing?
Please, Ed. Get out of there. Ed.
Oh, you're trapped.
This is really bad. Air blocking 6p like that, oh, you're gonna explode.
You're actually dead. You're dead. Into the laser.
No, not dead. Yeah, if he could have gotten maybe even like 5k 6h Calvados, but he didn't have bar in the beginning. Oh, that's pretty big. Eddventure has a chance to cook here.
Oh, but all the minions are gone, which means that you have
That's
no meter
this
left.
move. Ugh, I hate that move so much.
Why? Why? Look, this is not a way to start 2023. Y'all are robbing Eddventure tonight?
Yeah, Calvados Dara, but even earlier, if it was just 5k 6h Calvados, I think it would have killed. Just didn't have bar there. Flip,
I mean,
gotta
they're
go.
working extremely hard, and it's like the opposite of
That move is like,
away with it. They've just lost.
that move's
They've
so
got away with
good.
Nothing tonight.
Oh my god.
Especially when you have bar. It's incredibly good.
Draw the line. Down. Another one down to 6.
A little flippy. That's what they call me on the streets. I worked at SeaWorld.
Last pixel round go against me.
See, yeah, recall there is like, you gotta do that if you want to bait something, but that there it wasn't used to bait something, it was just used to steal a turn. Same idea.
Gets the burst out here, Solstice.
Oh no.
Flashing.
It's hard to contest after 2 because
Nice sword swipe.
her 2D or her 2K is like, you know, it's one of those
Nice
2Ks.
tech actually through the smoke of the sword explosion.
That shit is not okay, man. That move is just... I don't know if this is a punish, actually. Oh, it is. Wow. I'm surprised I didn't recover. I thought the 5K... Oh. Dead, right? Damn, he had meter penalty. He couldn't build the meter in time. Didn't have the bar.
Does the damage. Puts up the minion. Doesn't get the sandwich.
I thought the 5K had recovered, though.
And these minions are fragile. They do not like anything.
Yeah, I think Solstice kind of had to do that to keep the pressure somewhat scary.
Oh, you're dead.
Damn.
Oh, you're actually dead.
Didn't even need the dose.
I was too struck by the damage.
Why is the flip plus? See, that's my... You know what I'm saying? That's my question.
Right? Like, they attack from afar. They explode in one touch.
No, they're like doubles ability from My Hero Academia.
True. Yeah, that's a good point.
Done.
Like, the evasiveness of the air version, I feel like it should be so much more punishable than it is. It should be punishable, actually, is what it really is.
Oh my god.
Nice. That was really good. Well played there from Ed.
Pushback that they were still in range for the throw.
Yeah, very good timing there from Eddventure. The cross up here, Solstice bursting immediately. Shield. Don't forget about the scissors. That's happened twice now.
Oh, too far.
Actually gonna whiff, which gives big damage.
Damn, the corner carry on this is really good too. That FD I think has made the move not hit, and then he couldn't get the cancel to get the pressure from the minion.
Every time that Solstice has been taken to the skies, they've been using that scissors while falling. It'll shut down that 6B anti-air option.
Yeah.
And also clear off this.
He needed that because he had nothing else to extend with. Damn.
Didn't get the wall stick, but they just followed it up with another dust, and so Eddventure finally get a little bit of something to go their way.
Nice.
That costs a lot of minion gauge though. You know what I mean? When I see that kind of stuff, I'm like, that's pretty nice. But then also, it costs a lot of minion gauge to like pull a minion, do the guard, and then if you want to do something after, you need to like throw another minion or kick it, or like you got to kind of spend a lot of gauge to get going there.
Oh, interesting enough, it did not break the wall.
Oh, the minion was gone there. Yeah, so 0 on hit.
Clash goes the way of Solstice. Red RCs to keep the tempo going.
That's a lot of risk. Ooh, if that...
Sword, you die.
Solstice is kind of a gamer for a second there. Oh, that air throw reached. Oh, no. He didn't believe. Run! Get out of there. Nice. Nice. That was like that corner position from Solstice was well played.
Right at the end of the round.
That was Scooby-Doo.
But Eddventure is like really making a lot of right choices in neutral and being like extra crafty to survive. Surprised Solstice didn't burst there. I say that because this position is so bad that ending up here is like basically like losing the round for the most part. Like, yeah. I mean, now you gotta burst much later, but yeah. Not quite, but 2 minion gauges to work with here, plus positive bonus. Yes, sir. That was a good try.
Set point for Eddventure somehow at the end of the day, going for the reverse 3-0 after getting.
If you're Solstice, you gotta just wait here, I think. Oh, nice. That was wow. That dash up was good, but I think he was scared the minions were gonna hit him in the back, which makes sense. That was a great snipe too. I saw someone in the chat say Ram is always plus, and someone said like it's literally just sword toss Lamau, and that's just cracks me up. Like that sentence, like just it's literally just the swords Lamau don't get cut. Like do rock Lamau, the sword can't hit you. Like you know what I mean? Like it has that like the cyberbully energy of like Lamau turn off the screen and you can't get cyberbullied. Like oh, I should have thought about that. It's simply a sword. Like it's scissors, bro. Just throw rock.
This is loser side top 8 chat. So
like so true, bestie. Why didn't I think of that? That's what you get for using that move and then trying to backdash and hit a button after.
Nice. Didn't shut down the 2D. That's a good victory there. For
it's not that bad actually though, because there's no more minion gauge, and you were kind of far away at the end of that, so you don't have to worry that much. Yeah, notice Solstice, like the Rekka nerf is actually a big deal in situations like this, right? Where you can't do Rekka and get a knockdown into like a safe jump and then extend your pressure and build the bar. Instead he has to do Daro, and notice like he built the bar now instead of like he would have built it in a block string earlier. So that like actually has a big impact in terms of like how that pressure was. In fact, I'm pretty confident that if that hit had happened the same way with old Rekka, Solstice would have won this game 100% already. Right? Because he would have had the meter earlier and he would have been able to kill on a better hit. Like earlier with safer if he had that old Rekka compared to this where Daro just keeps you standing. Oh my god, I'm so scared of super there. Son. You Ram players are going to hell. Bro, why is this crossing up? There is no chance they're letting you in upstairs. Nah, bro. You guys are going to hell. Damn, double rock the baby. Rock the baby.
I mean, if it does.
Damn, I need a fucking remix of that shit now. That would be tight.
Nice knockdown, 2K 2D attempt, and we burst out. We want to maintain control.
Scoot. That was good. I love that Rad does air PRC or BRC and then just does fucking fastball. Like, get me out of here. That shit is pretty crafty. Oh, the double roll. I like it. The double pits to chesting. You know, every time Daze has tried jump S, jump H mix up, it has not worked. I feel like, what's it called? I feel like it's got to just be jump S one time or jump S jump. Does jump D hit there? No, right? It's also a fake. Maybe they're just fuzzing it, right? No, he's been going low. Like he's been doing the low a lot. He does one hit jump S low. So maybe I want to see the double hitting jump S one time for the one time. You know what I mean? Or maybe just like straight low, I guess. Because like You must be able to fuzzy it.
Interrupt your sequence if you're
Roger
trying
drop.
to
What's Roger drop on block? Like -6 or
you
something?
know, double-edged sword, right? Like as Millia
It's not that
so
bad
much
from my
movement, there's
memory.
So much movement capability that you can
Hard to punish.
Oh, you're a Sajam fan now?
Right now,
I
you
think.
see Rat
What up, Sarah?
just
Thanks to the
kinda
Brian.
playing without fear of it until Daze
It's not
shows
that
it.
much. Is it not even -6?
That was kinda tough.
Is it like even better than that?
Out
-5,
of there, kiss
-6.
from the rose again. BRC
Everybody is.
pick up the jump
People have said -2, -5, and -6 in the chat. So it also probably depends on where it hits you too. I think most of the time when I block it and try to punish with my light, it doesn't punish.
Just raw.
So
You can't let them get that.
that could be range. Could be a couple of things. Wow, burst to try to win.
And a $10
Or
donation from
I'm
Gambit.
dead.
With the BRC drift. Fast
Dustloop says
ball.
-5. Okay.
The kill for Rat.
Daze went for the
Yeah, I thought it was -6,
throw
so
attempt,
-5
but
makes
the
sense.
BRC slowed everything down so much, which meant that the command dash was more than enough to get out of dodge.
Wow, nice pickup. I love the Bad Moon. Can I just say, like, if you don't... Like, Bad Moon is one of those moves that if you don't do it without meter, you're just like a fucking coward. You gotta do it. People always want to do it only with meter. You gotta not be a coward. Like, you gotta just do it.
FD, excuse me.
The reason is if you don't just... If you don't do it... Wow, that was tight. If you don't do it, then, like, people will just never respect your overhead option. You know what I mean? You gotta just do it. Like, I don't know. I don't make the rules. You gotta do it. I know you don't want to.
Wait, yeah, no.
But, like, you know... Gotta do it. The thing is that it's good because like people will not block it really, and also I'm gonna be honest, Millia players, none of us have a really good punish ready. We're gonna like fucking hit you with like 2p, 2k. I think so too. It's almost better to do Bad Moon without meter in the sense that like people, it's like Yozansen where like people will not block Yozansen. They don't respect it unless you have bar. And like if you do it when you don't have bar and then you go low when you do have bar, like it's a pretty, you know what I mean? You just flip the idea of the risk reward. It's just like hard to see, so like that's why people block it. Look at this shit. The scoop combos are like, man, they crack me up.
Nice damage on the break.
You get this nice Oki after the break tumble, and then you just get to pull up with whatever you want.
Dodging the yo-yo setups.
Nice. Speaking to LK specifically, no, I'm saying like all Millia players, you gotta do it. Look at what Rat's doing. Like you gotta do it. It's like the risk reward is incorrect in the sense that like sure the reward is not that big and the punish is big, but like you have to do it. You know what I mean? Because otherwise there's just no overhead threat, and like you know it's not good. And like if you do a meterless too, then people will start to block overhead because they're like, all right, this motherfucker's bad mooning me, and then you get to hit him low. Whoa, that setup. There was like a nefarious setup there that we didn't get to see, but I think I like the look of it.
The snowball effect is definitely problematic on either side, and more.
Yeah, like it's only unsafe if it doesn't hit. Just simply hit the Bad Moon, you know. But yeah, I think you got to do it.
Which I don't think we've really seen used just yet.
Yeah, we just had it once. The one time.
It's the same thing with Yozansen with Biken. You have to do Yozansen without meter too, because if you don't, then people will never like you know. They're just gonna be like, all right, I don't gotta respect this overhead option. That's what I was talking about earlier with 2H when you have Yo-Yo out. It's just so good. Does risk the burst. Yeah, it's hard to win though there because like when Bridget has meter, scoot into shoot or scoot break or scoot by itself into RC, all those are so hard to stop because like she just sends it and you're like, well, oh nice. Yeah, Biken players are much more likely to do raw Yozansen without bar than Millia players are to do Bad Moon. My experience for sure. Partially because Yozansen outside the corner has better reward than Bad Moon, but you know, even outside of that. Yeah, Biken players are more willing to risk it all. It's in their nature. I like these jumpies a lot too. That's the first time it's hit, but if you look back, even in like the first round, Daze has been doing that a lot. Yozansen safer? Yeah, I mean, I said it had better reward, but it also is safer. Like, you get a worse punish on it. It's still pretty bad on block. I mean, it's not like you're not smoking someone who does it. Thing is, Bad Moon, you can punish airborne, right? That's not a Bad Moon problem. That's like a Biken is just Biken problem, to be honest. She's just too much.
Right. And then
You know, that was like 4 sequences that Rat made it out of. A-okay, I'm pretty impressed. You just died though. Oh, nice block. Holy smokes. Oh, I feel like couldn't the Daze have just OTG'd there and killed?
More than like hair or shadow demon?
I feel like maybe.
I feel like hair has to be towards the tippity top.
Right, because you get blood on
Yeah,
your
that
hair,
sucks.
you're gonna wash that out.
Wall breaking there feels pretty bad. I wonder if it's worth it to just let Bridget drop and then do like disc and then go like cross up or something.
Guaranteed. But also like, she sheds.
Dude, how is this round still going?
Oh, they jumped over the mix.
Oh no! Nice. Okay. Okay. That was an excellent presence of mind.
The coffin doesn't have an alien in it. No, I don't know what y'all are talking about. There's no alien in that coffin.
Wow, jump pass didn't hit.
I don't know. I feel like if I got
that was really a weird angle. It does do that sometimes. It kind of has a weird hitbox. I think particularly if you're not air dash jump passing or air to airing with it, like air to ground jump pass is kind of, it's got some gaps like that.
Chad, you gotta be honest about these things.
That is really hard to deal with. The dash up, oh, the game froze on the spectator end, but this is one of Bridget's biggest strengths, I think. It's like you throw the yo-yo and like you just do 2H, dash up 2H. Because if they up back, even Millia, who jumps quite high, is stuck here to roll into like more pressure. It's like double roll here. It's like that move is so good. But this is all, again, I think this is just spectator side. Like, dude, she's blocking. Even it was like 10 seconds, even in the fucking speed up.
Corner damage.
Just stuck in the corner for so long.
Danger mode activated here for Daze. Too much backdashing. Oh wow, the left right coming in, real factor there.
How this stuff from Atlanta is so true.
Oh, that sucks.
Because air is a weapon.
I don't know if spending the bar would have killed there, but it was an option to spend in and see what happens. The scary thing about roll too, wow, that was a negative penalty. The scary thing about roll for Bridget too is like if it's 2-on-4S that's behind you, the one where the yo-yo comes back, like at any time the yo-yo could just smack you. So roll is like you can't even anti-air it because you can just time it to be alongside the whatever it's called.
Okay, got the knockdown.
You can time it to be alongside the yo-yo return.
Oh no, you tried to throw while they were in the air.
They were saying that it's not on the player's end, it's just the spectator end.
First full screen situation again. Jeez, from downtown. Had Rat landed, we would have been able to get that 6 feet close slash.
A lot of characters, a lot of the strong characters with good mix-ups that do lower damage have Oki that loops. Like Millia and Bridget, I mean both, they have it, right? Yeah, see? Like you see how it speeds up and we get the whole match back. It's just a spectator thing.
How many overheads can you block in a row, chat? The answer is not many. Brings up
there was in-game lag? Oh really? Was it actually freezing? Against Ran?
Sets point now, 4 days incoming.
That whole sequence played out though. Huh, it must have been pretty bad then, no? This motherfuckers, this is what Millia players gotta do to win? I fucking should have known.
Gotta be careful with that one. Sets up some.
Oh, was it the hack then? Was it like somebody was trying to crash their game or something? Damn, that's a shame. That fast forwarding on spectator stuff is not that uncommon, even if the match doesn't have a problem.
Oh my god. Look how
damn, the yo-yo coming back. That's what's there.
Oh,
the rat hack.
Wild Daze, 3-1.
I don't know who it was. It could have been either of them, right?
I think either way that you cut it, whether it's Gio or Bridget, it could do pretty well in this matchup.
Yeah,
I mean, Millia gets looping Oki like pretty often though.
Was gonna be trying to dissuade.
One of the games wasn't spectated. Oh, is that what happened?
All of them. I really don't think you have any problems anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, this shit is like, this shit is so miserable. What up, Fox?
All day long, whether it was against Jacko, whether it was against
hope the stream was good.
whether it was against whoever. Once you get trapped into this,
was Fox playing Melty? That shit is, it really should not be hitting people, but it does. You know, it's kind of like doing the 6H mix-up with Gio, huh?
In that corner is Daze is threatening with the yo-yo and doing nothing with it. Just letting the yo-yo sit
What's
there.
good, Fox? Was Fox playing Melty?
If you move,
How is the count character in that game?
You know, what am I gonna do with it?
I watched this live. I was also watching this. Yeah, this tournament was great. He's good. He looks fun. I like his outfit. He cracks me up. I want to try him.
No burst available for either player.
But I also, the last time I played, like in the first version of the game 1.0, and now, like the new DLC came out, and I played before this, the last set of DLC when Nagoriyuki came out, and I just played Roa, and apparently Roa is like excellent now too. So, you know, I'll probably just play Roa.
You gotta let him know.
He's so cool. Like that character is so fun. I didn't play him in the old Melty though. Actually, I played an even more demon of a character, if that's possible.
Body tackled that minion into nothing.
I'm surprised there was a gap to DP there. I guess that makes sense given the distance and what she super offers. I don't think I'm surprised that hit. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's hard to anti-air the Roger drop.
Options here of Daze. Too far away.
Yeah, I played Hime, who's a sack of shit character. No wall break means no kill.
Yo, not like this.
That is so unfortunate.
Wait a minute.
Is it the Eddventure curse or is it the Jacko curse?
It could be the Jacko curse.
Oh, thank you, minion.
Okay.
No scoop.
Yeah, that's true. Tong is
Yeah, Bridget generally, like most of her routes are like 2K 2D into the set, into like something like she doesn't do like looping Oki that's like her chunking you for tons of damage and just smoking you. She hits you a lot, but she's extremely safe. Her setups are super safe. She doesn't have to like take a lot of risk, and everything has 2 interactions, right? So like when she hits you, the first part you have to block correctly, and then the second part you have to block correctly. And if either hit hits you, it leads back into the same thing. So, damn man, caught the backdash. You are gonna fucking explode. Getting hit by like close slash 2H into super from Jacko hurts so much.
What?
Precipitation?
Funny.
Sorry.
Oh, so this is the winners finals. Kreeg versus Nubenheimer. Not gonna lie, Nubenheimer's been cooking. I feel like he seems better and better every tournament. Oh, you're dead. Every time I feel like Nubenheimer is just like you can't defeat him. Everybody was like, yeah, there's the Nago nerfs. I'm gonna get this guy now, and like he is inevitable.
It's a strong character, Zero.
It like has not stopped him.
Not the strong character, sure, but only one can be the strongest. There can only be
I mean, he's qualified for the Arc World Tour final.
One of them has a sword, like Highlander.
What would Nubenheimer do? Quite the acronym.
There's that danger, new adjustment there for every clone, every stank throw that increases your negative penalty. And there's the opening.
The better Oki off this to get that jump in is pretty interesting, because you know Far Slash has better recovery now. You can even do it's like a thing. You can do Far Slash slash slash. I think if you hit close slash first into super, like you can link it. You actually have enough time, which is pretty like that's pretty wild. I saw Nubenheimer do it and I was like, word. That was a cool idea.
Drop right there. Got the full screen presence. Still got the 5K.
It only works on Anji? Hell yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, the net play thing is why the names are censored. It's because currently people in Strive can crash your game right now. I made a video about it. If you want to go check my YouTube, I show some examples and talk about it.
So this is actually really bad for Nubenheimer, right? Like they use their burst so late in that last round.
The thing is like it's actually fine as long as Nubenheimer's blood is not that high when Happy Chaos bursts. This matchup is still in his favor, I think. So like whenever Kreeg bursts here, as long as Nubenheimer's blood is like not miserable, I think he's fine.
Yeah, you gotta play that guessing game of rock paper scissors against Nagoriyuki, which is generally
he didn't even get a chance to burst.
With burst available.
Yeah, they can slow down your game or crash your game with their R code stuff. So like, you know, if you're playing this game and you're a streamer, they will be like, oh, this person's streaming the game, let me crash their game so they can't play. Or, oh, you're in a tournament, let me crash the tournament organizer's stream so that they can't play the game. Damn, that was a whip punish, I think, right? It didn't say punish though. Maybe you tried jumping or something.
Low slash pressure once again here. 5K.
That's totally okay to get hit by, I think. Ooh, losing the corner is rough, but Nubenheimer's got blood. When you're at 1 bar of blood, I feel like Nago is still extremely terrifying here as Happy Chaos, right? Because he still has Beyblade, yeah. And until that's gone, I think it's very scary for Happy Chaos. Dead.
Red RC pickup will grab this kill.
Slash coming through. Nubenhammer on their way to yet another victory over Happy Chaos. Oh, bit of a speed up there.
Yeah, Nubenheimer, I don't know what matchups he loses often in tournament in general. Even like after the Nago nerfs, I think he wins against most people most of the time. And the risk comes back so much faster now.
With 2H, not gonna make that approach.
Does go for the Beyblade approach. Full entrance.
And that delay catches everybody. He just does the delay into 2S5H and that shit just works.
And Kreeg actually got caught out by how late PRC was. Just block.
Nice burst.
Oh no!
Nice.
You got caught.
Close slash is the great equalizer. Can't get away. Help! I just want to live. Help!
When it comes to Beyblade, when it comes to those normals.
Oh no, this shit is. Alright. Nubenheimer's in grand finals.
That was a big gamble, right? Round start, Nagoriyuki is really tough to deal with.
You know, there's not that many characters that can fight Nago round start though, but Happy Chaos is one. He has like pretty good options relative to the cast at round start. The thing is that how the blood is gambled at the beginning of the game is so important to the rest of the match, right? Because like,
I think it had to have been a missing.
if Nago doesn't spend his blood or like has blood to work with, Happy Chaos is like still fucked. Like he's not in a good spot because you can just smoke him with Beyblade at any time. It's really only when Nago's high on blood that he can start working. That's when Happy Chaos can start shooting.
Yeah, either misinput or like.
The R-Code exploit made me like Strive more. Is it because you have to prove your love by fighting through the fucking the crashing?
Utilize FD and throw out Stank, which builds up that negative penalty.
Hey yo, what happened?
Backs up, approaches again with the PRC. Blood levels rising pretty quickly here for Nubenhammer, but they recognize that.
The R-Code exploit is the source of global warming.
Ooh, step away from the tap dust. You got too close to
I've heard worse conspiracies.
Keep that pressure. Nice.
This position is so bad. Nago has too much blood. Wow, he fucked that up so bad. Never mind.
More touch to close this out. Did the super late.
Oh, the bear. Yeah, of course. You're gonna burst. I would have burst. Everybody would have burst there. Nubenheimer's a fucking cheater, bro. There's some. Every time I watch him play, I'm just like, nah, bro. Whenever I see him do the delayed PRC after the 3-string, I have no idea what you're supposed to do. Yeah, it's messed up, right? Because I think the biggest thing is people always stand up. And like they just stand up and start walking back and need 2S's them. You either need to like use your movement either forward or in the air to like do something, or you need to just fully respect it and do nothing. I think his biggest strength as a player is not giving up the corner very easily. He fights in the corner, holding space there better than like everybody else. It's so hard to fucking get out of the corner against him.
Loser semis.
Lord Dusty, beware Jacko. What is it that like the first, every time a patch comes out in the first week, Dusty shows up and does well at a tournament and then vanishes into the night?
Being able to set up their own pressure a little bit. And
what's that about, Dusty?
A little bit here for Solstice to try and bust out. And Solstice has been having...
Shows up, does well,
right? Like,
says nothing, leaves.
Seen them and they just look flustered. But then they keep playing, they stay strong, they keep it together, and they end up winning more often than not.
I'm not okay with how much damage that OTG does. This is 5k 2D. Look at how much damage the OTG does. Why?
Well,
why is that doing so much damage?
Gonna make that very difficult for Solstice as to get womboed into.
Can we like why? That was a sick 6k.
Out of the sky.
Like why? Can we all just talk about that? Is that 6k or 6A? It's 6k, right? I don't remember which it is. It's been a while since I played Jacko. It is. It's 6'8". Yeah, it's 6'8". Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Ramlethal players specifically.
I couldn't remember which it is.
That type of anti-air approach. You can even see there, they went for it again. And it's something.
But characters have 6Hs, and not all of them have 6Ks, right? So it makes more sense that it's 6H.
Right.
But Ramlethal players, they'll go to the air and they'll mash JP 6, 7, 12 times. Like, they don't care.
Nice. Dusty did a good job to make it out of the corner there. It's not always easy against, what's it called? That shit is so cheap. Oh, burst speed again. It's not always easy to make it out in those scenarios. What up, Timitama? Because you have to do a mix of IFDing on the normals and then, what's it called? What's it called? IBing and then also jumping and then dashing. You have to do a mix of each of those.
Gets the air to air.
It's going to be a bit of work here. Solstice trying to hang on to that burst as long as possible.
Chip is pretty scary here. Damn, I'm surprised 2P hit.
So it does mean that they'll carry the burst here into the final round of game 1. Which is pretty important, right? Because if they'd spent it at any point that last round, they largely would not get another one. Right. Whereas, you know,
I like that little like walk back and forth feint, like, all right, I'm gonna do something nasty in this close line.
And that's the gamble you take, right? Because if Solstice would have spent,
yeah, this matchup is notoriously not good for what's called Jacko. This matchup has always been annoying. Yeah, see, not getting safe jump off of Rekka there is pretty big. Even though Ram is still really, really strong, I think that's like a pretty impactful nerf in a lot of ways.
Dust was too far away, but they still get the pickup. Oh no.
Oh yeah, that was the attempted burst safe route, and then it just missed at the end. Oh.
Burst, but the sword explosion again posing a problem here for Dusty.
That was the first YRC we saw too. No,
jump out here from Solstice, taking the first game.
I have no idea what the matchup was in Exert. Legit no clue. Jacko is like somewhat popular.
Going back into it here.
I feel like I saw her a decent amount.
This matchup seems to have been getting the minions out.
She's a pretty different. Yeah, both of them are pretty different characters in Exit though. I have no idea what the matchup was.
Because of how critical they are to her game plan.
These are. It's funny. These are two characters that change the most, right?
The losing rounds, but even then, now that the minions are gone,
Jacko is just really funny in that game because everybody talked about. Ooh, that burst was so bad. Oh my god. People talked about how bad, like they would say Jacko was terrible in that game, but then she would do like somewhat well at tournaments, and people would be like, "Nah, bro, this character can't win. If this character wins, the game is doomed." You know.
So far away too.
That's basically what Jacko was like. I don't know why, like she's like that. She's one of those characters that like when she won, it was like it's over.
Alright, maybe that didn't work out so much for Solstice.
Like they just were so miserable.
Alright, there's our burst here. Solstice trying to run it.
Damn, they're punished. Yeah, you can only be safe there probably if you don't cancel the 5H, right? Or you do a recall. 5H by itself is -5, right? From my memory. I could be wrong. -6? Okay. Yeah, so it's, I mean, it's safe to it. But pulling a minion means that you get hit.
You know, I would like a burner right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I went to Maine this weekend. Had a fantastic burner. Had a lot.
Nice. That was a good. This is like the key thing to understand about defending Jacko on defense is she does 2K 2D a lot. IBing 2D is really nice because a lot of times if you IB the 2D, you can throw before the kick. But IBing the kick is also good because it makes you closer to challenge after. So she pulls a minion and it's a lot harder for her to get away from here, right? Like it's much easier to prevent Jacko from establishing there with like, oh, let me just like pull the minion and like do some stuff. Like it's one of the most important IB spots to do that. Yeah, if you IB 2D, reversal super or reversal DP are better than trying throw, because like, you know, it's a real punish. But like if you don't have meter, like Ram didn't have meter there, so she couldn't do anything.
And unfortunately, Dusty maneuvered themselves back to the corner, so trying to get out.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Up by Solstice, and Solstice with the meter here, not the full.
It's a pretty important gold burst actually. This is a winnable round for Dusty, although you can't get hit by super.
RCs just to get the minion out, but the YRC countered by a YRC. But now that there's no tension for
Solstice just has to wait until the minions are gone, right? Really, or hit the minion. Like right now, this is your chance to go. Yeah, Dusty scouted it pretty well.
That pressure going. Oh my god.
Dead.
Nope, you're dead. Nope. Nope. You're done.
So was the Jacko curse?
I think it might be. I think it might be a
Jacko curse in 2023.
Well, Jumpy not hitting there surprises me.
2023. So, for at the very least, it's a New Year's curse. Might not be a 2023 curse.
We'll see. We'll see. Too early to tell. Still haven't seen the patch notes for 2023. You think we're gonna be all right?
I don't think you get those.
Yeah, I mean, her 2K is really, really, really hard to deal
Flag
with.
is over, but the wall is done as well.
Okay, we closed it out. Dusty got the closer there, so round apiece, but still Solstice on set point.
When you get stuck in spots like that, I mean, you know, door stuck. That's what the character does. That's like her ideal win condition, right? That's like what she does.
The book with the $30 direct contribution. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of what makes her so strong, right? Is her minions generally enable her to do really powerful things most of the time. I like not breaking the wall there, by the way. But like in the corner, that is like her most winning position in the game. Yeah, like that right there, that is her most winning position. And she normally, unless the character is like really good at killing minions in neutral all the time, she normally can get there pretty consistently against a lot of the cast. She's just that character. I think she struggles the most when she can't do that kind of stuff.
She's been live for just about 4 hours now. And like everybody knows that they can game for 4 hours. That's not a problem. But playing tournament matches for 4 hours?
Yeah, Anji can low profile a bunch of stuff with this 2D. A good example is he can low profile like Gold Lewis, Far Slash. He can also low profile Bike and Kabari, or he used to be able to before they changed Kabari. He used to be able to low profile Bike and Kabari with it.
Does get the side swap sandwich.
Yeah, I mean the difference between a low profile 5K and a 2K and a 2D is that like obviously a 5K or a 2K rather compared to a 2D it has like way less recovery and is faster and is safer. Like a 2D is a bigger commitment and it's slower. It has more range though, which is pretty nice. Gotta remember 2K by itself is -4 on block. That's straight up Jacko propaganda. It doesn't matter. How often does the frame data of like a single move matter? Almost never.
Oh no.
Like that anyway, because you just, you know, you do 2K 2D. It like really matters what 2K 2D is. Because like if I block 2K and I'm like, haha, it's -4, time to hit a button. Like, how many times in a row here does 2K at -4 happen? 2K into 2K into 2K. And like the reason people don't press a button is very simple. If I see 2K and I start mashing, I'm gonna get hit by literally anything else. Like 2D is gonna destroy me. So like, yeah, 2K into 2K works because, and like every character's like that, right? Like all the lights in the game are like that. Like why would I challenge 2K 2D and then 2D counter hits me and then I explode? You know what I mean? Like that's not even like a knowledge thing. That's like all the lights in the game are like that for the most part, right? Like it's not unusual that 2Ks are negative on block or like 2Ps or whatever. Like that's actually just how the game is. But almost all of them, if you mash on them and your opponent doesn't cancel, or your opponent cancels, you just explode, right? Yeah, that does have big range. That sucks. Oh, okay. It could have been worse though.
It's still a chance. So
like, yeah, I mean, it's like, sure, 2K by itself. Just be glad it's not mashable. It being mashable would make it a true block string though, probably, so you wouldn't get frame trapped by the next button.
Set point still available here for Solstice.
Bro, don't down. Like, your 2K is good. It's okay, bro. No one's coming for Jacko. What a brutal smash. Thanks to the 37. You know what they're coming for, Just Joe? Every time I play you in the tower, you do 5H on block into super. And then you're like, God, why is this guy annoying? That's why they're coming for you. Because every time you do that to me and I jump it and beat you in the tower, you're sad.
Went for the gel again, but it's just the air.
That's why they're coming for Jacko, not because of 2K. There's also a long line of characters before Jacko. Oh, that's it. No, you can't. Gatling 2K for most characters. Rapid Fire 5K is a Millia and chip thing though, yeah, as you say.
He might be shooting minions, but they're hit scan.
But not 2K,
They're
yeah.
called bullets.
All right, nice air throw here.
For most characters, it's just 5Ps, and then Chip and Millia can do 5K.
Oh, got hit by the second.
I mean, that matchup's hard for Jacko. It's hard for her to establish her game plan in mid-screen a lot, because Ram's buttons and options to just, like, smother her and prevent the minions from being... What a clash cancel. Holy shit. It's, like, really hard for her to deal with.
Start out here, but that second follow-up hit shut things down. Kreeg caught.
It's a good example where, like, I think Jacko has a lot of very playable matchups in tournaments. She's, like, a pretty strong character, but Ram and Happy Chaos being bad matchups are pretty important.
Yeah, I mean, it did actually blow through an entire blast shield in a bunker on planet Earth in the movie Endless Waltz, so yeah.
You know, that's one of those things that I would just think about. Of all the things they could have changed to Ram, I'm surprised they didn't hit her Rekka whiff recovery. Oh, that's a big punish.
But the gunshot.
Look at the damage on this. I think it would have actually killed if it was just wall break super, no? It would have been pretty close anyway.
Benefits of having a revolver versus magazine fed.
Well, that'll do it anyway.
Hello?
These characters deserve each other. I actually, yeah, they definitely deserve each other. These two definitely do that.
Later, she just fell over.
Because Happy Chaos shoots through portals.
These two are like, yeah, whatever happens between the, like, I'm like, let them fight. You know what I mean?
Out of range there, the 6S danger is building up here for Kreeg, but the gunshot pickup, no burst opportunity there. Okay, got it though.
So just get the Daro pickup into the red RC combo as
well. Oh, that was a cool way to combo there. I wonder if that's actually a safe jump. It doesn't really matter that much against Happy Chaos, but
jump slash as well.
Nice.
Yo, let's charged up. Mission accepted.
Not dead. Oh man. I'm surprised that he wiresing right there was pretty scary. That's just a risky spot to wiresing. Solstice can just let it rip with the sword toss though. Daro also. Daro's also not a bad thing to let it rip there. But yes, don't you try and save the day on Jacko 2K, okay? That shit is a DLC 2K for real, for real. That's all we have? No. You guys have a lot.
Always have to be super.
When she was out on release, 2D didn't combo at certain distances. Yeah, bro, and in like the 1984 Olympics, I'm sure the rules for figure skating were not as good as they were now. You think I care?
The burst out of Kreeg.
What do you think I care about how her 2K 2D worked on release? Do you think I give a fuck about that right now when that shit's hitting me? What the hell? What are you talking about? You on drugs? You think I give a fuck?
3-1 victory for Kreeg. Kreeg put Solstice and losers here, and Solstice is...
What are you talking about?
Show what for here?
That was also a buff that literally the whole cast got.
With the shame of the double jeopardy.
Yeah, they should revert the change now that I think about it. They should go back. Fuck Jacko. You're actually spitting. They should make it like that again. They should take that shit away. This motherfucker said back in 1973, $1 could get you. You think I care about that? Jacko needs 2K because she has no 2S mid-range poke. So 2K had to play double duty, and it doesn't do a 2S's job. You don't deserve your 2K if you talk like that. If you're nothing without your 2K, you don't deserve it. Bro, you got Far Slash. Your Far Slash is so good, and your 2K is so good, and your 2D is so good. I'm not hearing it. You have all these great pokes. Like, Jacko has great pokes. She has a lot of really, really strong pokes. And, not only that, she lost already. You don't have to downplay her. She lost already. It's alright. And I don't even have a problem with Jacko. It's okay to just be like, yeah, she's pretty good. That Far Slash can be low profile. We need a buff. Don't get me started. What about low profiling Far Slashes? There's plenty of really good Far Slashes in this game that could be low. They should make Soul's Far Slash better. It gets low profile. What about Gold Lewis's Far Slash?
Someone's reaching tonight. Everybody wants to throw whiff against Ramlethal.
Sam. May. Yeah, Gold Lewis gets low profile about all kinds of shit.
to do with Decimal.
Nago, sure. A lot of far slashes get low profile. That's like the point of them.
You'll find it in the book.
Yeah,
that was a good escape from Solstice. Because you know that they're going to reload once the clone goes up there.
Know what the new decimal system is, just to rephase that.
I'm about to start a campaign to get this character nerfed, actually, after all this shit. I had no problem with Jacko, and the Jacko players just started a fucking war.
Oh my goodness, gonna hold on. That could have been, that was a crazy anime air right there, I'm telling you.
Sitting on a pixel, not gonna be enough. Oh, I like this interaction from chat. Someone goes, is Solstice drinking Monster? He'll be fine. And someone goes, his heart won't.
Yeah, it's mostly because Just Joe is in here, and every time I play you in heaven and win, you get so mad because I jumped 5H command grab. Oh no, that should have been super, right?
Bullets though.
5H into super, you're just like, how dare you?
Right on top of the clone. Yeah, that's really smart to stand on top of the clone because if Solstice overextends, get that opportunity for Kreeg to make that punish here. Kreeg trying to put a game on the board.
You know how many times I played Just Joe with some random ass name in heaven, and he's been mad at me for jumping that, and he doesn't know that I played him before, so I know it's coming.
Into the counter hit far slash. We got full combo.
Damn.
Oh, but we got a
Solstice missed that Kara cancel like 3 times. Yeah, I probably played like most people with like at least 5 different names. What was the commentator yelling about? The missed Karas? I didn't even hear it. Yeah, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying, like, it's definitely droppable. That's the difference too, right? Is like, because the dash cancels or like Kara cancels are harder, I think it makes Ram actually miss shit compared to before where she could just do Rekka and then not give a fuck.
Yeah, it's called a bar age. That's even a Japanese word for it, which means you know what you don't even know what it means. It's provocative. It gets the people going.
No, see, that's my point. Is I jump it and then you complain about Jacko and complain about my character every time I played you.
Okay, Solstice right back where they left off. But with a much
That was a good round start.
Has that burst on deck. And it's about to disappear in a moment. There it goes.
Anyway, give me Jacko buffs. She's gotten good buffs in the last couple of patches. I think the patch before she got really good changes. This patch it's mostly like pretty small, right? She got some changes that were nice, but not like, oh shit.
Again for the knockdown.
Like it's over.
Set up the orb of defense. Solstice finally gonna bust out. Bop, bop, bop. RC, do it again.
I like bop, bop, bop. RC, do it again.
Backdash is the attempt to bust. Frame black? 0. Oh, he had no bullets, but he found bullets.
She's okay now. You guys are never getting anything nice ever again if it's up to me. She's okay now. I mean, people thought she was very good in the last version of the game, and she didn't get worse. She has problems with these 2 characters, but so do most of the cast, even if they're very good. Jacko is like really solid in this version of the game. Oh, that was I like that idea from Kreeg, but okay, it worked. But I was gonna say she's great in this version of the game. Like she's, I think, arguably one of the best like suited characters in this patch, because lots of the characters above her got worse, and a lot of the characters around her either didn't change or didn't get meaningful buffs that matter that much. Maybe Biken. But like she was amongst characters like Chip and Gold Lewis and Biken before in terms of power level, and like Gold Lewis got nerfed, and those other characters remain similar to where she is. And then characters like, ooh, that was a good punish. Damn. Oh, and the combo route? Nah, bro. Nah, Solstice is different. That was actually absurd. Nah, he's so much better than everybody. Look at this combo route. Nah, bro. Nah, he's better. He's actually just better. That was so good. Nah, he's too good. Look at him cook. And now NBNHMR is going to beat everybody's ass. Sorry, Solstice.
Earlier today, just absolutely tearing through life bars. But Solstice is doing that same thing just through the.
Maybe Solstice wins. Okay, never mind. He lost.
Vampire's bite. All that blood is now draining away. Great interrupt on the Beyblade too.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't hit close slash there. It's weird seeing a Ram do good combos. Where did the Ram combo flame start? Probably Leffen, right? That seems like a likely candidate. Oh, no stuff on the forward. Fukyo hurt.
First side of the pressure.
Let's jump in. Oh, and we
Giovanna is like,
ever.
he's like painting, you know, like some Nago players, I think that they're finger painting. This guy is like the fucking, what is this shit? He tried jump H, PRC out of the corner, like he's, and then jump K cross up.
Oh, and we tried to, yo,
This guy's making the Mona Lisa.
so small drift out of the corner. Nubenheimer coming with the cross up out of the
Me to
corner.
Ditto? I feel like Ditto does better combos than you. Noon, am I tripping? I feel like your combos are stinky.
Interrupt right there.
But Ditto, I'm not saying that Ditto has a good combo.
Yeah, nice little sequence there. Just interrupts the dash attempt. Almost
Did he
got
get
the back
lazy?
dash. The second part of the Rekka catches the throw. Why are you
Too much
throwing?
power. This is why you can't play a character that's so good like this for so long. You just
Either way,
get lazy.
here we go.
you
Positive
don't do the good
time.
combos anymore.
Oh no.
You're too powerful for your own good.
Good YRC right there. A lot of work for Nubenheimer.
Yeah, he had
to do.
descended.
We're
He
gonna
didn't have much to work with
yes,
there.
he gets
Not a lot of blood and not a lot of life. The names are censored because of the R code situation, yeah. But people stream their games anyway, and like they didn't censor it. So, howdy there, Dr. Fish person. Hope the stream was good.
Comes out in the end.
You know, that 2S change actually looks impactful in this matchup. I'm not gonna lie. When Nago whiffs 2S, like Ram hitting 5H after looks way more credible than before. Which, to be fair, it's not like she was one of the characters who struggled bad in neutral against him compared to the cast before.
No,
Dead.
that was earlier in the bracket.
What just happened? Okay.
Regardless, though,
Howdy there, Fish Gang. I don't know what just happened. Solstice just fell
still a
asleep at the
long
wheel.
road.
Did did you guys see the fucking video of Bum trying to find Nubenheimer's name?
Where Nubenheimer only needs to get you the one time.
Oh, man.
I missed the round start.
That shit was pretty good. He's like NBNHMR. Whatever this motherfucker's name is, man. And you know what's funny is like it's the same shit for me. That's why I just call him Nubenheimer, because I'm not trying to remember
Get the tempo back in
fucking
force the issue
the 900 letters in this dude's name.
full advantage of this range.
Couple flashes here, wrap things up. Good round for Nubenheimer.
His point was like, he was like, bro, it's so easy to pay people out on Matcherino. Like, what, I gotta pay out Nubenheimer? That shit's easy. You just type in his name and B-A-H, and like he couldn't remember it. Like, that shit was so funny. You couldn't find him. He's like, you get the point. Probably the worst name to pick. Like almost anybody else would have been better. That shit was pretty good.
There it is.
Yeah, his name is just a bunch of random shit, dude. Like, I don't know.
Or excuse me, unless Nubenheimer Fukyo's forward and goes for throw. Like,
I did the same shit.
or even just tap
Oh no! He didn't punish. No punish? Do you think he had bar?
forward and
you're a
goes for throw.
Sajam
What
fan
happened?
now.
Or even just tap dust.
Oh, no punish. That is what happened. He thought he had bar. He was like, nah. He was like, no way. He just did that without meter, right? Like he wasn't ready. Shibas are a cool dog.
All right, then chat 1-1.
I always thought if I was gonna get a dog, I would get a
And
Shiba.
that's a nice success
But
start. BSU with
now I have two
entirely.
cats, so it's basically like I
That's a
have
lucky
two
opportunity
Shibas.
for Solstice right there. The first forcing them to the west side of the screen. Ooh, great just block and able to get the throw punish off Beyblade.
And the side swap. Cross up. Oh, their mid animation. They're punting.
Yeah, exclamation point cats. The plural. Yeah, I called them NBNHMR for a while because I didn't know what the fuck it stood for. Oh, the IB was good, but the sword toss was still there.
Solstice could return
He had the
favor.
IB.
Oh no! What was that? They got caught running.
Yeah, I've owned a few dogs, and my roommate has dogs, so I was like I'm pretty okay with the challenge of a challenging breed, as long as it's not a breed that's like, wow, he really commit big right there.
Yeah, Ramlethal.
It would have all too early. I was like pretty not worried about it, but some dog breeds, like the worst ones, are the ones that require constant exercise and like the shepherds and stuff. Like unless you live on a fucking farm. No cancel. This is what I'm saying. This guy's a demon. Look at this shit. Nothing. No cancel the whole time. Solstice is like, oh my god, this guy. He just gave me this totally punishable move and didn't cancel. I wasn't ready for the... And then he just does 2S5H. And then now you just explode.
Oh, that's not just enough.
Like that is... That's so bad. That's like how you win a round like this. Like it's just so...
I think this is one of those...
He's gonna pop.
No-win scenarios. As they
Oh, wait. Whoa. All right, there's your burst.
Yeah, chip.
Okay.
We take those. Sort of, kind of.
It's a pretty scary jump, because like if Nubenheimer just does close slash there.
Nice. Garo series
Debilitating weakness, by the way. Oh, what an air throw. Wow, he had 2S there?
One more time.
He's better. I actually cannot believe that was 2S. That was shocking.
Apply a little bit more of her own pressure. Solstice coming forward.
That was great air dash back. Pretty common response, right? When Nago blocks Beyblade or a sword toss in the corner when Ram is spaced out, he tries Beyblade to check her. So run forward, air dash back, jump S is pretty good response.
Does get the hit. Doesn't have any tension behind it though, so they gotta go for another reset. Can he survive?
Oh, you really got there. I cannot believe you reached. That Fukyo forward was pretty great.
Sometimes Nubenheimer will calculate, you know what, this risk is worth
Ooh, his far slash got low profile. It needs a buff, right, Jacko players? Damn.
For the BSU, and still
2-1, Solstice in the lead. Buena now.
What's your reset here, chat?
Damn, that's pretty rough. I'd be pretty sad if I got hit airborne like clone like that. Jumping clone is like the answer to it, quote unquote, right? It's like the best thing to do to it. So if you get hit jumping clone, that feels pretty bad. Because that's like what you're supposed to do. And he got so much blood back with those 5Hs. Yeah, he's... the 5H RC earlier gave him the blood to do that later, right? Like 2S, 5H, 5H, RC, 5H. Gave so much blood back that the blood comes all the way down, and now he has room to Beyblade here, right? So like Beyblade becomes a threat because you spent some bar earlier to get that extra chip and blood back. That's like an interesting way to think about the meter for Nago, right?
Try again next time is really all that is.
That's really bad. Yeah, he Fukio'd back to try to make a burst save too.
This 6H does too much damage.
Oh no. That's really bad. Fresh, like Nago has so much blood to work with. You have so little life.
Last touch.
Interesting 6P too. It's because Solstice has hit far slash there a lot, right?
Next hit, you're done.
Whoa, that's a lot of blood.
Flashing at the end there, that's scary.
Ah, dude, Beyblade Fast RC 5D. Oh my god.
It's just you gotta survive the onslaught.
I mean, you got me, but also fuck you, man.
That was just a backstep with punish here from Nubenheimer.
Regular forward throw coming out there as well.
I would have blocked. No way. What up, Gecko Squirrel? Thanks for the 20. Hey, didn't you make a YouTube video about fighting games that everybody was posting on our fighters? I think I saw a thread about this. This is a terrible position. He has too much bar. Yep. He gets to commit the command grab or like all in on a strike situation and then just spend the bar.
That wasn't really around. You can really think about too much because it was just a lot of throws. You can't worry about it.
What's my opinion on the Cars movie? It needs its far slash buff.
And even there, the spacing just wasn't right.
Well, I'm surprised close slash didn't hit there.
First round, just trying to play the neutral game, and it's one of those lingering hurt boxes that Ramlethal has. Beautiful air to get this pickup in the corner. Morto Bato for the hard knockdown, and really
you can run positive bonus pressure here, except YRC is the great equalizer. Oh, no sword toss. That was definitely supposed to be like sword toss PRC, right? I feel like something was missing there. Yeah, that was a little high.
Right there, Ren RC, go for the finish. Don't bait out this burst. Let's lock it
down. It's hard to beat Nago close slash with certain. It depends on your character's jump attacks and stuff and like where you are, but his close slash is really scary to challenge when you're above him. Because if you're wrong, the reward is also miserable. in terms of like he hits you and you just explode.
2 touches.
Damn, that was a big jump. I can't say I was ready for it. He tried 5P. Look at Solstice go.
Pulls out of the corner, up into that second category.
Super kills here too, so you have to be pretty careful. Okay, the meter's gone. Oh, he's all in. Yeah, he was popping, I think, anyway, right? So. Oh, was that even a punish?
BRC as well.
Okay. I think he was blocking at the last second, right? I don't even know if that was a punish. It didn't say punish. I don't think that was a punish. I think that was... He just didn't expect to throw.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 best punishes, 2...
that hurts. Dude, the recovery is so fast.
With command grab and then a charge dust as well. But regular throw works just as well, especially
Nice.
in
Didn't spend any bar. Interesting. I guess, yeah, wants to spend it on something like this instead. Dude, you can do 2K Fukyo forward 2K and it's still tight. And it's still during BRC time. Is that close slash still a frame trap too? Yeah, you're dead.
And look at that.
That seems pretty good.
From Nagoriyuki. No chance to survive there at the end.
I didn't know you had time to Fukyo forward.
From the loser side,
right? I guess it makes sense because the BRC slowdown is so severe.
This is their second chance on life here.
Oh man, dude, Solstice's timings on these BSU jumps is really good.
By the way, chat, they have been playing so much Guilty Gear tonight. Oh, great 6P. Yep.
All right, he's got space now. Yeah, I was gonna say I think that gave Nubenheimer a bit of room to wiggle with. That's the classic. You don't want to hit a button on the way down because you're scared of like close slash or 6P or whatever. So then you block all the way down and then he just command grabs you when you land. Dude, her jump K is like beating close slash a lot.
A bit of a tricky situation.
Locked out once again here. No meter.
Blocks the fuzzy. Oh, and he messed up.
A mistake on Solstice's part here.
Ah, that sucked. He just lost his button there and got raw sword toss and got thrown. That's a shame. Feels bad.
One apiece, chat.
That's a punish. You gotta what's it called? IB to get it consistently, but sometimes you don't need to IB. It helps make it consistent to punish Beyblade though. It's -2.
Alright, got a tower chase down.
Good blocks coming in here from Nubenheimer though. Great punish there as well with the Beyblade.
Wow, what a 6P. The timing on that was very good. Look, he just does it and doesn't spend the bar. He's despicable. He's gonna go to hell.
I guess it makes sense. Nago doesn't have like a very
punish, right? Yeah. That sucks. The flip just whiffing. That's what you get though, I guess, for whiffing the flip. I mean, you don't have to cancel it.
Better ones to be the jump dust, right? Like that's a solid one we've seen. Players utilize every time.
Yeah, he plays a modded color, actually. This is not the main color he plays, if you're wondering. He has like a modded color, but he just put it on color 1, so it looks like he's using default.
Sets up the sword. Potential Oki. That's huge. And they pick up their sword as well. Oh, but they don't.
Wow. You know, he uses that a lot in the corner. That's something I don't see as much. Like the like instant jump H RC or instant jump H to like get out of situations like that. I think that's a really good idea. Like it makes a lot of sense, especially with bar. I imagine it's incredibly good because it hits so low, and it'll beat throw. It'll also beat a lot of things. Also, yeah, Beyblade's -3, but it needs to be. It gets punished because the throw is 2 frames.
Final round here in game 3 of the reset.
Gonna learn to 5K like Nago. I don't think my leg can do that.
Great 6P again from Nubenheimer.
Like, if your leg can do that, it deserves to be that good. That sucks. Oh my god. He doesn't pop that often, so when he does, it's like usually pretty surprising. This is a bad spot. I think Nubenheimer... Oh, he canceled too early. I think Nubenheimer actually is winning here. Yeah. And the reason is just that Nago with fresh bar to work with, or fresh blood to work with, that's burst safe. Like, this position I actually think is very clearly Nago favor. When he puts the mask back on, if you have less than full life, I think your chances of surviving Nago with fresh blood is not good. Like, I mean, just think about round start. He has no blood and you have full life, and sometimes you just die. And he has 50 meter, yeah. So I think this is definitely favored to Nubenheimer. And he wins the round, so I'm not surprised. He basically barely takes damage after that. It's just too strong. Like, surviving Blood Rage means that you just have a huge swing in terms of the resources you have available to you. It's like almost like you gold bursted, kind of, right? In that it's just a huge swing in available resources for your character in the middle of the round.
Jeez, big swing on the Taro.
Bop, bop, bop. Gets the red RC. Look at the good.
Although Blood Rage, like, oftentimes you just die. But, like, if you do live it, then, like, I mean...
Jails out. No
you're in a really good spot a lot of the times. Especially if it's in neutral.
Does it again
You should,
and
yeah,
again
he's
and
dead.
again. Getting a little difficult to try to anti-air these. Okay. Solstice wants to return the favor. Strong start.
Oh my god. Help me, please. That was so far. He just walked all the way in. No, not the second hit. He's gonna pop though now. Or no, he was close. Yeah, it was getting close. I think with the combo and then the / saved it. Nah, bro.
The life bars are just evaporating at this point.
Look, you got a heavyweight title match at this point, right? Like,
true.
Big hate.
We got tournament point here for
6P is the sword. That is one of those things that, like,
come on, Dice Gay.
It's a thing you can do.
It's like if you call it out, the reward is so nice for a character like Nago. It's not always a good thing to do though. We haven't seen him do it much because, you know, you really got to know.
But as Nagoriyuki, you got a lot of life to work with, so sometimes you get to take risks like that.
Well, 2K challenge, pretty big because he spent all that blood and bar and everything to get in there, and then you're just chilling.
There it is.
But I think they over nerfed Nago 2S. No, move was too good before.
5P, 2P.
Yeah, that's like the burst safe route. I think it's still a very, very, very good move.
That was insane.
I mean, you can just look at the screen. How often is he? Oh, he's all in here. He's popping. Nice. Oh, I was scared his backdash was going to get hit by the blood pop.
That does mean you are running out of time to support the Matcherino. Exclamation point Matcherino. Run.
Matcherino.
Sponsor quests.
My favorite.
Goodbye.
Oh, this is quick.
Yeah, Solstice, I mean, Solstice is a god gamer, for sure.
Does get the safe jump Oki as well.
Rip Matcherino? No, Matcherino's still alive and cooking. Dude, I feel like Solstice is like doing fucking advanced mathematics, plotting through the skies with these jump Ks. Like, am I tripping? I feel like his jump Ks are just next level.
Range, not quite read right by either player.
Like, every time he does jump K, I'm like, how did you sneak through that gap? This guy is, he's making magic happen.
Just
nice burst.
Tournament point once again here.
Yeah, Nago / is great in this version because he has better recovery now, so he gets a little bit more like better recovery on / so he gets better like safe jumps and stuff after. Pressure is a bit more consistent, and like he wants to end his combos with it anyway, right? So it's pretty nice to have, I think.
Reaching out.
Watch out for this meter though. Solstice has an opportunity to get out of this corner. That's going to be a big factor. Risk gauge is cranked, and Solstice might start.
This is such a bad spot. Damn, you ran all the way out. Nah, Solstice is like Ram's bravest soldier. I have no idea. Oh, well, he's got the RC anyway. I have no idea how he just ran all the way out there.
100 tension to make it happen.
That'll do it. Oh, okay. Chip.
And that will do. Yeah. And that's just the fact of the matter is that Solstice got a little predictable, right? Like that readability from Nubenheimer. It was almost guaranteed.
That's 6P. It's pretty rare to see it as a response, right? In terms of like the sword toss scenario. Like in situations like this where you know Ram's going to throw a sword toss off 2K2D. Like what else are you going to do off 2K2D? Rekka, I guess. Yeah. But from that far, Rekka is like not going to reach, so you kind of have to sword toss. I feel like not that many characters 6Ps would even reach this far. Hit him with the Watcha. The call out's pretty important.
To make it happen.
Yeah, it's funny though because I think it being he was dead there. There's nothing you could do. He ran out of a meter. Reaching in like that and leaning forward is really powerful. But it's funny because some scenarios I've seen it actually get him killed. Like when characters are above his head, he tries to 6P and he like leans in and he goes under them. You know what I'm talking about? Impressive. Well played there from Nubenheimer. He's pretty good at the game. So is Solstice. Solstice played really, really, really well. I think Solstice is like the most, he's like so consistent. Of all the Ram players, he's the one I hear people talk about the least. Maybe because he doesn't stream with like the title #1 Ram NA enough. He is so good and he's so consistent. He does well at like so many tournaments, online and offline.